show y'all something.
I just want one cup. I just want one cup, bro.
See, I thought that was Lenore. That's why I fucked up at. I don't know who that. I forgot who they said that girl was though. What Adidas jacket she seen her in? Why you come out there and say something about a damn Adidas jacket? She's so scripted. Nobody won't listen. I don't know who that girl is right there. Mm-mm-mm. Holding her ass like an asshole or something. What up, little people? I'll show y'all something what I did. That nigga supposed to been. Who the fuck they said that was? What I did. What I did. What I'm finna show you what I did. See that girl right there? See, I messed up. I thought this girl right here was Lenore. So they kind of throws my videos off. I'm calling her Lenore. And see it right there. Now, Lenore, Yoda, KENNEKA. That's how I put them together. But see, this ain't Lenore. That's some girl name, something. I forgot. I'm getting old. What up, Fred? Just chillin'. Goddamn Angie B. Oh, I hope she you had it to drink it. She gonna cuss me out. I was asking for a long time. Who this girl right here? I really don't even feel like doing this shit tonight, but I want motherfuckers to understand how these motherfuckers goddamn fucking over shit. Who is this girl right here leaving out here? The one in the chain closed 3 times and then she done changed from a white girl to a black girl. I tried to when I was in prison, I tried to tell somebody about it. They laughing and shit, kiki and ha ha and shit. Like, I don't do no playing, man. I'm dead ass serious. Who is this girl? This the same out. Everybody, these clog shoes. Remember I was talking about the clog Adidas? Anybody remember that? I was talking about the clog Adidas with the hair stripe tight Adidas with the jeans. This girl right here. Who the fuck she is? Cause she changed up. She changed from a white girl to a black girl. And then this her finna get ready to go out the door. Now she look totally different. Holding her head like I had heard or something. Look at her. She like KENNEKA to me though. That's why I be looking at her like, I ain't gonna even lie. I wanna know who she is. I wanna know who that is. Damn, she said something. That girl is the one people at the time I was thinking, what? Yeah, now you just said the same thing. I've been thinking the whole time. Look, hold on. I don't know who this girl is right now. And you can tell she a black girl right there. You can tell by, I ain't trying to be funny, but you can tell by her body shape, her hips and ass and shit. Look. You can tell, now you can tell the black, look at her. I thought I freeze the frame on. There it is. All this. It's crazy cause that motherfucking girl. Hold up, I'm gonna go find the goddamn. Let me go find that black girl. I'm gonna go find my breakdown there cause I want y'all to see when she come in the door. She go back out the door. I'm gonna show y'all where she at behind. Remember I showed y'all her laying behind the door. Well, she was a white girl laying behind the door. They knocked the white girl out and I get it and change the clothes and put the clothes on. What the fuck they got going on? This wardrobe malfunction and shit going on up here. Let me see something. I gotta go find this video. Cause I done started something now. I started something now. And then when they got there, that little motherfucker with that red jacket come, I guess that's the motherfucking, that's the bus driver, the little, I believe that motherfucker drive the bus. But that motherfucker end up being some kind of in a medical field. They go leaving that right there. But watch this. I'm gonna go find that video. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. Watch, I'm gonna show y'all. Let me see can I find that video. I'm gonna show y'all. They go one right there, mystery girl. It might talk about it. See, I gotta see. I don't want to play them because I'm saying some shit that ain't true. But Lenore, I don't think that girl Lenore. I thought that was Lenore. I said, Lenore when they got us. So there they go right here. Look at this video.
Person right there, the same person.
Now look how she's coming in. That ain't the same person. See, look at that. Just that fast. Just that quick. Boom. Just that quick. Get her ass. Now come here.
That person right there.
Now you see her?
The same person.
No, I did. Boom. Don't try to get past real fast. See that? She look more like Arnisha. What I'm gonna say? Just chill. I'm showing these motherfuckers. I'm just showing these unanswered questions that I had. My questions that can never get answered because these niggas around here playing and doing all the other shit. You see that girl right there? How that girl keep changing from black to white to tall. Look how tall. Now look how tall this other girl is when she come in. See that girl right there? This supposed to be the same girl. What up, Sweet Pea? This supposed to be the same girl. It's supposed to be the same girl. Why did?
It's the last name that Mama T got. Hey, that person right there, the same person.
Look how tall that girl is. Stop. Look how tall that girl is. That same person, y'all. I'm gonna look at the rest of this video. I want to see them show up behind that door. Cause everybody think I'm joking. That's when I know it was some bullshit in the game. Look. Look how long that girl is. How tall that girl is. What up, Carlo? My mind just want. I just want to show y'all some real shit about the rose money, these files, and how these people play, man.
Show you what's going on in their room, and you need to know why did these girls change clothes. You need to know which one of them little clothes to this pig right here on the dressing room. The makeup room. As you look at this right here.
I believe that was that goddamn motherfucker that he did that interview with. That's who I believe took that picture. I believe that's when I took the picture of the dressing room. I believe that motherfucker, the crazy motherfucker Chosen did that goddamn interview with. I'm glad I'm back too, my nigga. Carlos, I'm glad I'm back too, dog. For real shit. Now look at her right there. Now it's a white girl, look. Now then Lenore said KENNEKA was one of the ones that answered the door. Now, when they go answer that door, this the person right here that take the latch and open. That's the motherfucker who opened the door right there. While they doing all that, putting that blur shit in there and putting motherfuckers on top of his shoulders and dropping shoes. Yeah, the blur motherfucker. Doing all that dumb shit. I see, and they scooping it up, and I see Mama T in the background, and you know, this girl right here the one opening the door. Then little Noah said KENNEKA was one of the ones opening the door. Look at that same girl. Why this? Let me see they gonna show her. Let me see them show her behind that door. That's the most important thing. All these y'all seen it, but I see it all of them got the same name.
But there's so many people with the same name in Chicago. Like it's like over 100 of them. same night. But this was the original profile pic in 2121 profile. And then some of that 2121 tell you about what she found. Who ended up about a month ago.
I'm about to go find my black girl, white girl video, goddamn.
That this chick was like 20 years old. And
ain't no damn fight by that though. They made all this shit up, man.
Crown Plaza Hotel. Who ended up asking
nigga ass shit, drawing shit off in the footage. Somebody see niggas getting picked up and all that shit, shoes falling all kind of shit at the door.
Then she came up missing.
Fucking with that nigga over there.
So I'm gonna show you her profile real quick. Right here.
Now that's her profile. And she supposed to work there, and that nigga that worked there. Y'all remember the nigga that goddamn the Nubian goddess found walking around with that brick? That's him. Right there, the one that walking around there and worked there that had the brick. That's him right there. And this is his so-called girlfriend. And this is one I'm thinking. This is the one I'm trying to put in these clothes. Cause she worked there. So I'm trying to figure out who the fuck changing clothes and who that girl is walking out that door. Cause that's the same girl that came in.
Somewhere around in there. Well, tonight, as I was doing a little bit of research, I looked her profile up again, and thank God I saved the pictures. I'm going to show you the new profile, because this profile I can't find it. If somebody can find it, let me know. Email it to me, so we can figure this out. This is what came up. Now,
you look up y'all Senator Garcia for thousands of them bitches.
A lot of them from Chicago. I think there's a wedding planner. Bingo. You go big, I'm gonna get it. I'm about to again. So look,
what about Angel?
She's not dead. She's posting right now. Why would they replace her post with that left blow thing? This goes back to identity theft, medical identity theft, and all the other things that I was hitting with while people were distracted.
I was trying to see what this is, girl. I don't know. I was trying to figure that shit out.
I'm on the 14th floor.
But that's done right there. Okay, let's go back home.
Look how tall the slim she is. Why they doing our boat? Let's get all the way down to look at this people coming. Look how tall the slim she is.
Look at that girl right there. Look at the girl with the clog Adidas on. Half Adidas tights. There she come. Look how tall she is. Look how she walk.
Look how much taller she is.
Pigeon toes, big old tall. Who is that? Now they supposed to be the same. This supposed to be the same girl leaving out. Y'all tell me they the same girl or not? Yeah, she worked at the hotel. Her and that dude worked at the hotel. That's the one who had the brick.
I don't know. Watch this profile. She turn around. Bam. Boom. Boom.
That girl look like KENNEKA. Look. I ain't know want to say it out loud. It might not be her, but I know they changed. I know they got them changing the wardrobe and changing the people out. No, you ain't tripping. They just distracted you. They just distracted everything. Every time somebody found some solid information, they just distracted everything with all that bullshit.
Gotta ask ourselves one more thing. Could the person that was putting the information out be a distraction on the level code? Because soon as I put out that level code training game, go get a person. Watch.
I'm gonna show y'all something else though. What? I'm gonna show y'all something else.
I'm talking about 14. No try.
Look at that girl. That is not the same girl came in that door. Look how thick she is. Look. So that was in itself let you know there's some kind of production going on right there, because they didn't switch characters and everything. And this how she got up out of there. They really killed her. That was hoping she be alive and shit. I was like, man, I hope she got away about that bitch. They got them organ though. You said that too? Damn, it must be meant for me to hit this live tonight. Everybody in here saying the same. That two people in the goddamn chat already, and but 2 us in this mode, and y'all already agree. That's what I just ain't never said, but that's what I thought she looked like. Hold up. Let me see if I hold on, y'all. I'm seeing I find it black girl, white girl thing. I got a video called Black Girl, White Girl. Let me see. And show it behind the door and show y'all. Let me see if I find the video. I want to show y'all this. If you don't mind. I want to show y'all. Cause I showed these niggas. They must have got a girl. This when I first. This how I first found Cock Strong. Yeah. They take my shit and run with it. This ain't on there. Well, I got that video. Gotta find that video. Man, I sure don't want to go through all that. What a name that video. What a name that video, man. Dang, I hate that shit. I'm just trying to get that video and show y'all. I just go to the Tyrola Live and play it for real and show y'all. I got one KENNEKA and a white girl. No, let me see. This might be one on. Found one KENNEKA did things loose. Nigga ain't realize that's a man. Yeah, they still be talking about the white lady with the goddamn white other damn man. Nigga thinking. Oh, yeah. Somebody fed up. Somebody got down feed, you know what I said. I had did another video called Black Girl, White Girl Change Up or some shit. But this one might get it right here. Hold up. This one right here might get it. This bitch right here, let me see. I want to show it behind that door. I want y'all to see it behind that door. Video low as hell. Okay, they white this, y'all. It's low as hell. We gonna watch it though. Is the time stop on? Yeah, the time stop on now. Right, come on, right here. And they go out. See, I'm showing the time stamp right there. 2:10. Why did? 9:09. Why did? They going out. They gotta come back in. I gotta stop this shit. Stop that mother. Yo, I stopped it on the video. Look at that motherfucker come back up in there. What they got going on right now? I tell them, tell you, oh, yeah, I had to play this. For the longest. Oh, for real? Yeah, when they say they seen her in the lobby. They say that you on some, ooh, and Andrew Holmes say he seen her in the lobby. And they would say they pulled the fountain in the lobby. And everybody say they pulled the left in the lobby. But we ain't seen in the lobby yet. And she leave the lobby and go to those elevators. Andrew Holmes says she left the lobby, leave the lobby, they go to the elevator. He seen it on film. Oh, play the thing, please. I'm glad the little ain't on the crazy. We be crazy together, fuck it. There it is right there. Look. Now tell me, can y'all see this? Cause everybody been ignoring what I'm talking about the whole time. Y'all see the damn jean jacket in the black Adidas square pants and the white girl back out. Can you see them and say, you see the girl down on the floor behind the door? Then stalk this white girl or something. And then the black girl go back out the door with the same clothes on, but that's over behind that door right there. Let me see what's going on right now. Look at that girl. They ain't trying to make sure they blur her ass out too. They trying why that black girl ain't blur us up? That's on CC. That's the one drive the SUV they got there when they go out there and drive around to the back. Around by that time, you know, I was on the parking lot footage too. That old CC, that's the one now. Yeah. All right, I'm sure it again. Then it's when they come out. Now he should come out. 255.
I told you, I think both of them left at 305. Look at him, she grabbed with me and he just put no pants on. You might not be the same girl that walked out the first time. KENNEKA. I said, everything a legend over here. Don't roll to the drum roll. One thing I do
It's Slewfoot.
is no production. It's too much going on with the wardrobes. With the wardrobes. How you gonna look at the wardrobes and look alike and dress alike and not call it's a production. It's on y'all, man. At this point, you know, red gonna just go red. You know, blue gonna come back. They gonna leave them through. Boom, you see that dog meat. You see that dog meat.
That's what I'm talking about. She come back down. She got the white. She got the black girl set up with the hips and the, you know, she thick like the black girl. You can tell the difference. You can tell the difference.
Yeah, the real KENNEKA, or the real one, the correct, the pretty smart KENNEKA. You know, you can see the meat up here. Look at this girl on the phone. Is that a white phone? Is that a white phone? She gets the phone call, 305. It's time to go. And that black meat is again. That's that black meat. What is that? That's that white meat. To the right in the corner. To the right in the corner. By the door. What's that over there by the
I go play that
door?
Tyrone line, so I just where I found that shit at. Where I want me to.
And the rest of them come in.
The girl behind that door.
Hide over in that corner. Hide on the
That's how I
other
found
side.
Clarkstone at.
Goddamn Tyrone. I just showed you. Tyrone couldn't be remembered and he put his hand up in the wrong time and didn't catch it. So there they go. The time is 3:05 and they're headed out of the door. KENNEKA should be lost around by this time. But the door is showing no concern. They still panicking.
But see, I thought that was Lenore, and that's my mistake. I trying to come and fix all my mistakes. There you go. Turn this shit down. Why did y'all?
I can even to the camera. Tell his partner they ready to get out. In the camera.
See over there at the door? Why's the door over there? This so-called KENNEKA over here by Monifa. But that girl, that white girl, black girl, she the one by the door. Look, see her standing right there? And she don't look right there. But they go KENNEKA right there. She changed clothes and left up out of there with that girl clothes on. She changed clothes up out of there with that girl clothes on. Look, she the one who opened the door. She the one who opened the door. They try to blur this shit up. That Kanika right there. See how they looking up on the left? She looking like, but they listening to, but they went to listen to what was going on in the corner over here. It was a girl who getting sitting on. That's what they gave that cup shit to. Kanika right there got their own conversation going on. She just dropped some. Her, Maya, and Monifa looking out by the bed. I think she looking for her keys and shit. Then for real, for real.
Up and down with an angle.
Now why did I gotta slow down so you can see?
From the first tape, that's not the same Kanika.
Look at inside the bathroom. To the right there. Somebody inside in that mirror. Y'all missed it. Now watch this. Right on the floor. Watch this. There was another Kanika in that bathroom. Like she was throwing. Watch this. Right outside the bathroom. Right there to the right of the door. Watch this on the floor. Watch this. Watch this. I missed. Watch this. I gotta try to catch it. Watch this. Right there. You see that? Then, boy, I could have stopped it up. You can see the Adidas pants. You see the white back with the sign. Now, no, we gonna goddamn chill right now, cause that's another goddamn chill right there. Y'all see that? Little boy people see that Mercedes, you see that? And see, this how I call cock strong ass. And that's another thing I want to talk about. Make sure y'all got their head straight. Their cock strong right there. See them boots? That's how I call them. And how Chosen King was off in a goddamn live that was posted on September the 10th by Breonna Cotton with this nigga right here. This why I follow him. He was already in the comments on September the 10th. The girl just got found on the 10th. How you already know these Chicago folks and in lives and shit talking to this girl him about a post? But it, y'all don't remember that? That's what I'm talking about. That the white girl sitting on the floor in the closet. Don't talking about. That's what I'm trying to show you. That's the outfit. What? Let's go back a little bit. I said this man. Go ahead. Go ahead. Watch. Won't catch you. Watch this. Won't catch your head. Watch this. Right there. Yeah, you see, I've been trying to show y'all this shit for 7, 8 years, man. You see? Yeah, in that little closet space, you know, yeah, she laid up in there. But she a white girl, then she got a daughter, a black girl. Now, okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. And that cock strong feet right there. That's how I call cock strong in every lie. And that's how I made them niggas stop telling that lie that they went in the same room because you got in shallow lies you can see Tyrone get up and walk past Irene. So all of them was in the same room. That's how I called that white man the security guard in there getting high with him. He was in shallow lies. I seen all that shit. And they got mad when we called that boy there now. That when the whole shit changed up, when we finally caught him and everybody got their guy out of there. Guess they was up on the orders, but I ain't up on no Masonic order. I do what the fuck I want to do. They got to kill a G like me for real. So, and that's Cockstrong right there. And he on a post with Breonna Cotton. Remember I started talking about the watch? Remember I was talking about the watch and I started talking about the Apple Watch because the girl had the Apple Watch. I said, hey, she must put that off for the That's what I was watching. But I had to whoop around these niggas, got all on full of shit. Ooh. Yeah, I got it somewhere. Cause I was showing how Tyrone got up and walked past, and I also was showing that security guard sitting in that bed, sitting on that bed and they're getting high with him. It's cockstrong. And see, it was some boots and pants just like that on the video that goddamn Breonna Cotton posted on the 10th. And Breonna Cotton, you remember when it's on unfair too. So we finna go. You remember when Bree was going out of there and that girl was coming up with that Iranian man pulling that bag and they stopped and talked and she stopped wearing her glasses. I said, it ain't on her 'cause that girl wear glasses. And then she finally started posting and had them glasses on. I said, man, that Bree talking to Bree in the hallway. And she posted that live with Tay standing in front of that TV dancing with her down on the floor doing something on the way, and she had that watch on. That nigga costume ran across that bed. And that posted it on September the 10th. And goddamn Chosen King was in the goddamn comments already posting back on that post in the live.
Wait, you ignore them. What is time?
And see, I'm all in the mirror looking in the bathroom. I'll be all in the mirror looking in the bathroom. And see, right here, this one you can hear Kanika asking about her keys and shit. Right, well. Yo, you want to see her behind the door again?
She said hello. He took a cock. Right this time. I just called him.
You want to see her behind the door? Right on. Right there. And then before I stop right there, you can see the Adidas right before I stop at that other red line on the door right there. You can see the Adidas stripes on right there. Stop. Boom. You can see the Adidas stripes on the right hand. Where I'm at, right here. You can see the Adidas stripes right there. Right there, we'll go back a little bit right there. Stop. See, you see them Adidas stripes on the pants right there. That's a white back. That's a jean jacket. Oh no. They built somebody ass up them. I told y'all I'd be back. But that was on my mind. I said, shit, I don't want to go live and do something to go on Fed too. I want to go live and just get it out my chest. I know I tried to put it out from prison. I was in prison trying to talk. I was trying to talk to Chloe and somebody about it. My homeboy, they would have laughed at him like, because I was saying black girl, white girl, black meat and all that. Nah, I ain't talking about all that. I'm talking about, man, they done switched out characters. They changing wardrobes and it's supposed to be the same girl and all that. Are you listening to it? You can hear Monique talking about the freeze and everything and this shit, man. That's when she asked about her key. She asked what Bree was. She asked what Bree was because she wanted her key. Everything. Oh, you see Baba, 54 Key named that Baba. I think I seen her down in that kitchen. But I can come back and look with her more. even more king at now, cause I actually my emotions was in this shit too. Probably made a lot of mistakes too. I know I made a lot of mistakes. What do you do? I'll play one of these live. Y'all know be night time over here. I gotta go. I'll go finish the call right there. And y'all gotta get on there what I be telling y'all about our America too. About these people can't go from the Pacific Ocean and go to goddamn the Indian Ocean. They can't do it because they can't ride no boat around the backside of no damn water ball. Why would we coming on fed too for? Yes, it sounds like she's trying to slow down. I can't even believe I got all that shit on my on fed too. About them stupid ass girls. All them videos, I need to goddamn get rid of all that shit. You never know when I might need them though. My nips and shit. Oh, hold up. What I got going on right now? What I got going on? The niggas and Jenkins, Zach. I know, dude. Got a lot of shit going on. Great. I hate to do that because I had to start. I hate to click on one of the videos. I had to start all the way back over. Matter of fact, I don't even want to hear that shit. That nigga said we. He made himself part of the role. But it didn't make me start over. It didn't make me start over all the time.
Justice is getting the responsible individual.
This nigga had like the watch supposed to stop when your heart stop. The watch supposed to stop when your heart stop. They crazy. Look, I see we clutching my phone, man. See, I see we clutching my phone. Whoever this person is, man, they fucked this girl up, man. I'm trying to. They probably when she walked out of there with them clothes on, thought she finna get away. That's when they got her ass. And I'm still trying to figure out how Teresa come out of that much she had on the goddamn Adidas jacket.
So good. But it would be justice. It would have been justice for what actually took place with Keneka and her so-called friends. This telephone. Now, this is what I'm showing you right here. This is a court case where Deputy Chief Mackey, when I call Happy Feet, the one that promised Jedediah the footage, and then when Lenora walked up and confronted him, he retracted his shit, retracted his statements about having that footage available, and they think Chief Happy Feet don't call him over here. So these court documents can show you where Rosemont, every time they are sanctioned to go up under coordinate their 911 calls with the rest of the Chicago surrounding areas, they go to court to keep their 911 calls on a private system just within their public safety division. You understand? You should take time to read this. And I think I should drop it in the link group.
Nuh-uh. I ain't heard nothing about that. I know some organs was in there free, some pink shit. That's some pink ass organ tissue.
This and that. But they don't want to consolidate their 911 calls with everyone else 911 calls. They want to keep everything private so they can handle all the rising situations from a settlement on what? Pocket change. Pocket change won't be in justice now because if you go to court now, nobody's going to be going to jail, getting arrested. It's going to be a settlement.
If it ain't no yellow tape, that body still belongs to Teresa, who she sold it to. The yellow tape would make it belong to Cook County. She ain't had no yellow tape. So who the body belong to? The body belong to Teresa, who she sold it to. Alleged, everything alleged on this bitch.
You understand? What she had was irrelevant, bitch. God damn, bitch. She had a goddamn phone. The phone that the mother was concerned about them having. And you watch these videos and see this evidence just like everyone else.
Look at that hole in her neck.
She got a diamond hole.
Look at that hole in her neck.
What, man? I said she got a diamond hole in her neck. And her hair all over her head. But when the door seen on the stretcher, all over here. Huh? I'm talking about scripted production or stuff being murdered. I don't know. I wasn't.
That came straight out the Rosemont footage right there.
What she got, bitch? Her phone. And what else did she have her phone, bitch? In Charlo's live, in Charlo's Snapchat, the nigga had a Red Bull and her phone in her hand. And guess what, y'all? The music was playing. They did not use KENNEKA's phone for the music. They used KENNEKA's phone as an excuse. The reason why they would have the phone and she would be missing. It ain't gonna be break no phone. What you talking about, man? True. Don't need no reason. I said, boom! Now, your audio, what you say out of your mouth, should match your visuals when we see you on the footage. Now, this is the way you came into the kitchen. You went around that table right there in front of the office where KENNEKA was laying right there. Her hair wasn't all over her head, Lenore.
Yeah, wasn't all over her head, Lenore.
You couldn't see that diamond hole. But y'all see, she like she was choking.
Ain't said nothing about no organs to this day. Want somebody to be happy for your little breasts. I knew I was going to have to start over. That's why I don't like to goddamn click on no video. Well, I hate to click on video. When I click on how to start off, I go, I would like to be on my phone. I'm crazy on them, man. Crazy, good. I ain't gonna stop unless I find good when it's time. KENNEKA Jenga Teresa Martin will not settle. Not settle. See you later, talk, getting on the phone, boom. Controversial. Things in there, boom. Exhumed for justice. I want to start on this black girl, white girl thing. I forgot why he came over for. Somebody said something was on Fed too or some reason I came over. I'll get back on my Nipsey shit too. What that is right there, y'all. See that thumbnail right there with the top in the Oscar trophy where they stole that from, where they stole the Oscar from, the Pata Hotel. Pata Hotel. When I caught that joker right there with the badge on, the front down, right there. See that badge on his way. March 31st. Well, he's why Teresa ain't want us to know that she had contact with the hotel? Lenora said them people called her mama and told her mama they were changing the script. Why she was trying to make it a point for us not to know that she had contact with the hotel. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now that's crazy. Look at Nate right there. On her way to the Crown Plaza driving her mama car right there. Look out. Man, these folks fucked the nigga head up so bad. Cause nigga drinking the girl who drink the so-called. There's a whole lot of video. And the girl that's in the mirror that they put inside the files at Rosemont when they said Lenora had contact. I got that picture of Kanika in that goddamn. She can't realize that one on Kanika standing in that mirror. Truth out loud, bust that up. That one on Kanika standing in the mirror. But they used that as evidence that she was standing in the mirror and had made contact with Lenora some kind of way. And they asked Lenora about the contact. Lenora, like she ain't know what the fuck they were talking about. The news lady also, did y'all have some contact with her, some shit like that? She's like, no, but I know about 422, talking about 3 something. But now she had contact with you. Kanika is right there. That's why I said she's sitting right next to the dude. Look on that thumbnail. She's sitting right next to that dude with the Adidas jacket on, with that girl. I can't think who they said that girl name is. That one on, they said that one on Lenora though. You see all her thighs, you see her meat, you see her legs through these jeans and all that other girl too thick and you can't see them white. You can't even see her leg when she walk. She's sitting right next to that dude though. With a Red Bull and her phone in her hand. This shallow live right here. And then that a white body bag video. What white body bag? How Teresa know about that play these video? Might have started all the way back over. I hate that shit. I ran to my phone. I ran to my goddamn phone. I ran to my goddamn phone with she was in Facebook. She went live when she first got there.
Dog ain't drunk, I'm just enjoying myself. Hey, Kanika, check it out right quick.
He made Barbara went to my shit. I put extra beer on her head. I gave her right in the middle of
I'm trying to show you something. Check it out. Yeah. I'm not drunk, so you know, later. Who's laying drunk? You see that phone right now? That's when you know she could be getting drunk. I go up to Dog ain't drunk, I'm just enjoying myself. Hey, Kanika, check it out right quick. I ain't even drunk now, I'm trying to show you something. Check it out. Yeah. I'm not drunk, so you know, you see that phone right now? That's when you know.
Sound like drunk. I ain't drunk. Don't look like you got bad. Look. See that?
Man, please don't know how to go all the way back. Why does it make me go all the way to the top? So, no, I didn't. Hold on, this is it. No, I didn't. Phone good. Two cups. Monique will talk to Kanika about the freeze. I ain't gonna be able to let y'all hear that shit tonight. But you hear her talking about that freeze. I went and found her, Marseille. When I found her, she supposed to die that night. I went and found her head. She did make me start over. I'm tired of this shit. I'm about to find a video. But y'all see that they changed wardrobe. What was going on with it? She thought she was finna get away, then they popped her ass going out the door and got her somehow. Need to get back on cowboy monkey ass. Like he got them holes of blood, ain't got no blood on him nowhere. But that proves the production right there though. They changed character. This shit crazy. Niggas finally found the breakdown. They come in to the hotel. The time exclusive, that's a good one. I wonder do I got the times on him. Doing them photos taken in that freezer. I'm scared to click on it because I don't shit gonna make me keep starting over. Might start back making videos, y'all. I'm inside. Finally got back inside my editor. Where you want this to go on the way to Crown Plaza. But y'all, in a white bag. How you seen Kanika in a white body bag? She was covered up. How Teresa Martin gonna holler about she seen Teresa Martin? I mean, she seen Kanika Jenkins in a white body bag when she went down there. The girl was covered up all the way to her neck. How she seen a white body bag? See how they fucked them up? They crossed them up real bad. I tried to protect her ass, so I went to the end of every one. See that body bag right there? How the fuck she gonna say? How the fuck she gonna say? You know, in the white bag? What white bag? How you know somebody white bag? Man, she messed up so many times it put her. And they act like they don't see this cameraman come out the door and film nips on the damn ground. Caught that shit. All them niggas finna fall down. Jay-Z, I know what I seen Nip fucking with goddamn Dead and Jay-Z was over with. It was a rap for his ass. You go to my live. Nigga put himself on the scene. Hold on, y'all. But I see what I want to say. I'm finna find a lie. Y'all know what it is. I just want to show y'all that black girl, white girl shit I was talking about. Cause they act like I was crazy or something. And two people in here already said they thought the same thing. Same clothes for some reason. They doing some, but that's crazy. All these Nipsey lies. Who found KENNEKA in the freezer? See, we'll click on that bitch. We'll click on that bitch. It should help me sleep better.
That's what's going live, man. I was just talking to people about some shit that, shit gonna come to pass, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit come to pass. And so when it come pass, just when people are simple direction. That's why they named that motherfucker the compass. You dig what I'm saying? ATL. That's why they call it the compass, because you came past it. You came past it. You didn't see it before. Now you recognize it again. Now you got a sense of direction.
Hey, can y'all hear that?
A whole lot of shit come to pass, bro.
This shit low as hell.
Just like room 924 shit came to pass. Understand that shit didn't last there, bro. That if not room 926, they're in room 924. If they in the crown level, those money, they're in room 924. I even hashtag that shit. So it came to pass. A lot of more shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like I was talking about those lid, like when I went up on Will Beck.
Yeah, I believe so. Cause some you got them beaming in, some of them folks start turning and alien looking shit. All kind of shit, yeah, I believe, yeah. They got that technology for a reason. They ain't got that shit sitting up on the shelf.
A male raised up. That shit went down for big promotion. All the motherfuckers already paid. Hashtag everything bought. Kick a couple of apples and grapes off the goddamn vine so we can understand what's going on. You see what I'm saying? Just like when we investigated, when we started investigating Donna Stevens. When we investigated Donna Stevens, we started talking about how he constructed and built this town, how he did this, how he did that. First thing he did was got that, shit in this fight. That's why I love, man. That's why I love my motherfucking people. That's why I love my people, man. Make it easy for me to get there. Relate, because some things in my head I just can't bring it out, but I can see that shit. You know what I'm saying? They're like Donna Stevens. The first thing he had to do to goddamn get that video started was goddamn buy that water. Whoever was famous, just like Mel Davis. Go back and look up and see how long Mel Davis, not just Mel Davis, the one we see, you know what I'm saying, with the little camera so they're trying to pitch the ball. His whole family, how long they held that seat. You gotta look at these political people and see how long they people holding these political seats. And you know it's crooked. Yeah, they vote every 2 years, every 4 years, supposed to somebody else come in. They hold them for I don't know how long, just like the Stevens started down here in the village of Rosemont. Motherfuckers in the mail, so I don't know how long. Passing on to the Sion. S-C-I-O-N, the Sion. That means it got down to the little part of the little tree, the little family tree, the little shit there. When you pruning your plants there. Look that shit up. When you pruning your little plants there. Yeah, it passed on and you're going to grow up and be just as powerful as the goddamn plant itself because you're going to put it in called generational wealth. Yeah. And all those people that was part of Stevens, they had the construction company who built the casino, who built the Stevens Center and all that shit. And who all get all the cleaning contracts? Who get the contracts to even build? That's what I told you. Man, that goddamn Bill Murray was going to have that goddamn restaurant with or without this KENNEKA Jenkins death. That shit was promotion, man. They was promoting that shit. That shit. That shit went down for big promotion. All the motherfuckers already paid. Hashtag everything bought. You know what I'm saying? All the motherfuckers already paid, man. That shit went down for big promotion for that restaurant, man. The restaurant ain't down in no basement. The restaurant down the street. But we all beside the store. We still got our mind down there for that motherfucker like the restaurant down in the basement. So let me stay on track. Because the ones I showed y'all the picture of Donna L. Stevens, man, with his two gangsters. You know what I'm saying? He been all this back and forth in court. You know what I'm saying? By having mob ties and all that shit. Once he bought that water, he traded a long script
one long scoop straight through Baltimore. He traded that shit out to the guy to Chicago, Illinois, and that's when they gave him rights to that water. He built that big ass water tower that was right to the water. That's when he went up in Wilmette, made his little village in Wilmette. That's why all the richest motherfuckers live in Wilmette, and they got surrounding villages with Wilmette, what got called the 14th floor because them motherfucking people. I told you a mafia. I told you one of the mafia motherfuckers, the doorman. I told you the doorman. Everybody keep talking about to take motherfuckers to go get their receipts. I told you
The
that was. I
Lucas.
told you that nigga got that allegedly. Everything is alleged. I told you those goddamn one of the motherfuckers that goddamn is their bosses. And I told y'all got monetized and shit. Ain't nobody listening, man. Ain't nobody listening, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody listening. Now the same thing about this wash strap. The motherfucker who bounced to me in the face. His last name Walsh. You know I'm on their ass. They take me over to the village. They take me right on over to the little village of Elk. Yeah. Straight on up to 90. Straight on up goddamn 90 to Elk. And you're gonna see the same story. You're gonna see the same story. But they goddamn pay homage and pay respect to who? Even son. The Rose one. Man, that shit is their little trap, bro. Now the motherfucker Walsh, he the one supposedly found the nigga in the basement. In the basement, unresponsible. He ain't said she was in no freeze. Bowling side, he said she was unresponsible. She was in the basement. Over the northwest side of the basement. I think it was northwest. That's right, Maria. And see, they got some shit on the news right now. They just had some shit on the news. I don't even watch the news. Oh, so ain't Puerto Rico part of the United States?
Uh-oh.
This
Uh-oh.
motherfucker in Chicago just tried to tell a lady who had a Puerto Rico t-shirt on to take her ass back where the fuck she came from with that Puerto Rican shirt on. But then they give you them rings like the
Ain't
Olympics
that what a
and
nigga
shit, and
Cordell
like
Mitchell
all this
ran
shit
to
just,
Puerto Rico?
man, come on.
And that was
This
Zach
shit
end up
just
going to
never
Puerto
mind.
Rico.
When Trump brought them goddamn tanks out, man, y'all better recognize that King Apple fan been in the fake. They might tell you so many hours, but this shit might just be years. You just gotta see it unfold. This lady got a Puerto Rico shirt on and the goddamn one of them motherfuckers look just like them goddamn road motherfucker with a white t-shirt with a motherfucking white button down with a patch on her arm with the motherfucking you know what I'm saying, the bulletproof vest, tactical shit, telling her she needs to take her ass back where the fuck she came from. Where they do that at? Not do the U.S.
What Trump do?
Puerto Rico been part of the
Pick and
U.S. ever
choose you
since
want over
goddamn
there.
the Spanish War or one of them wars, goddamn 1898, 1893, they been part of the U.S. I don't know how long. Anybody born in Puerto Rico is goddamn considered an American citizen. I thought I know, motherfucking dog. So why is this man out here harassing this lady, man? About a goddamn Puerto Rico t-shirt, because they want all our eyes in Chicago so they can calm us down and understand what's going on for the next 7 years. Oh no, man, they got
For the
7 years
next
of
7 years,
goddamn
I told y'all.
terrible shit going on in the next 7 years, bro. Told y'all, man, when I was showing y'all goddamn Obama and his mother in the White House, when I was telling you that's why they call that shit abomination. Because Obama was up in that motherfucker with his mother and those two little clown children. He came from Marty Nesbitt there. That was his connection to Marty Nesbitt and those his children. All this shit is Chicago bound. Oprah Winfrey, Michelle Obama, goddamn Barack Obama, all these motherfuckers tied to the Chicago shit. That's why Trump wants your eyes up. That's why he talking about all this fake news. The only thing he was talking about before he went to office was fake news, and declaring war on his lab rat. Hell, them gangs in Chicago ain't never the lab rat. Why the hell you declaring war on them? You know what I'm saying? 9/11, there was a ritual. I told you, they're behind me. I seen some more shit. This L slider, watch this, y'all. I said, boom. I said, boom, we live, man. You call me every time I go live. What up? We live, Steve. Yeah, baby, what's up? Don't nobody get no notification. Come on over, we on Fed too. Alright, baby. Yeah, scared, face. They like, nigga, where you at? Nigga, we already live, nigga. Oh, still, face. Yeah, that nigga been, he was on Twitter. Those female accounts that have sex. Go for her, find that. See, all that shit was ready. All that shit was ready. All that shit was in the plans. They was playing this shit. You know, all that shit was goddamn being playing. And you remember when they broke the liver down there in New Orleans? Those are no test man. The water. See what I'm saying? And when you look at Michelle Obama, that's Queen T. You look at Obama, that's Akhenaten. Allegedly, we will go with the word alleged. You know what I'm saying? That's abomination. If you have to stick to your mother, ain't that abomination? Well, that's abomination in the White House. Telling they put together, and then he got them for Zorro. Allegedly, he got them Black Lives Matter with the Black Lives Matter trying to become freedom fighters. Shit. All I was trying to do is it's the same shit. The thing to get the people outraged so they can get them pushing in that martial law that's already been effective. I don't know how to get it. It's just slow, they just chewing slow. You inside the middle of the Roman beast and some of us inside the mouth and they chewing slow. They just ain't swallowed some of our ass yet. They will be joining us inside the belly of this motherfucking beast. This computer, this worldwide wicked web ain't nothing but the beast. The motherfucker that hold all the information to this bitch that they hold is called the fucking the beast. 666 www. The beast. We both been goddamn not buying microwaves and yeah, no, we ain't eating no goddamn microwave food for the stick still in our guns and not everybody got microwaves. Y'all shit. Y'all forced this shit. We can't figure out why. So we stuck on the wicked web. I'm on it now. Shit, we communicate over the web. The wicked web. Obama got an office. And then went down to their goddamn station for his inauguration. He was the one voice. Their revelation they were talking about Mike Pence and Donald Trump. Trump is announced. He brought into Revelation. Now, Revelation started with Obama. Told you coming back on the White Horse. They showed you the Triple Crown. One of that same year was the American Pharaoh. Ain't that the name of the horse they won that shit, American Pharaoh, the Triple Crown that year? Pay attention, man. Pay attention, man. Pay attention, man. You know what I'm saying? It's an age and an eon. The eon and the age equal 2,166 years. We got stories who were saying amen. They were saying amen. I mean, they were saying amen. I mean, they were saying amen. I mean, they were saying we ain't got to have no, you ain't got to have no body on style in that mother. All we need is the A. Amen. All you got to do is amen. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is amen. Amen. When we started with the ram, that's why you see the motherfucking Hebrews going through the ram horns. That's why you see the Hebrews going through the ram horns. So 2,166 years after Album, the temple of Alban, 2,166 years after that, we went into the age of what? The age of Pisces, the age of Jesus age, the age of the motherfucking two fish, the two fish age, the age of eating motherfucker with two fish out the water, two fish, the Pisces. Huh? Huh? Yeah. They put it right in your face. He died at the age of 33. Huh? German high. That's where your fake Jew come in. Because back during the days of Muhammad, no, not a Jew. Yeah, I could have gone those this long old man. Real shit. There you go. We got to put my notation out there. October last. I ain't jealous of them. I'm so jealous of what? They got that spirit down, so they got more spirit to play with. It's hard that people want to play. Oh, you just jealous of this man. You know, bro, jealous of this man. Nigga, man, my motherfucker life. Fuck out of here. Straight up. So, y'all hear them outlandish lies, man, y'all just support, bro. Just support. I'm trying to tell you, because we gonna end up being in the middle of all these religions. Did y'all hear about all the religions and shit folks going up to motherfucking Chicago for 40 days and 40 nights? Just like the motherfucking Israelites goddamn traveling around for 40 years with no land and all that shit. Y'all ain't heard about all the churches and shit that supposed to be headed on North 25? And said they gonna take even longer, however long it takes. Didn't I goddamn tell y'all to read that King Jackson motherfucking plan about the motherfucking leaders? Who the fuck they got their putting ass leaders to throw all these cops in the pool fish? I told y'all to read this shit. Because they know that goddamn once you get to the church, the pastor gonna urge you to hand over your motherfucking weapon. He gonna encourage you to come up off them guns. And then he's gonna encourage you to follow him and lead your ass onto a barge or a FEMA camp or whatever the fuck these world leaders tell them to lead your ass to. I'm telling y'all the same shit, man. Y'all ain't read that shit? Yeah, they want us to keep on with all that old op shit and all that. They want to get on here and act like the gang shit. They want the gang bang. I ain't fault for that shit, man. Just niggas off my soul, but I ain't on that shit. Y'all ain't heard about all them goddamn disbelieving folks we headed in and joining hands and all that shit. Didn't I tell y'all they gonna get? Didn't I tell y'all that Baha'i faith, that Baha'i religion was coming? And I told you they gonna combine all the religions up under that goddamn try on that 14th floor. See, whenever we got there, put them little codes out there so people who can catch on with the 14th floor is that try. The left floor is the train. The tranny. The 14th floor is the try. The world elite who want all the economy internationally. The Crown Plaza is the international motherfucking diplomatical embassy. It's just not the embassy. And the motherfuckers who got there secured the motherfucking Crown Plaza is international security. I told y'all, Ricky Martinez, the motherfucking owner, CEO of AASI, showed y'all a connection to from it to goddamn the AGB. Who tell a guy in the rest of most of the motherfucking football that we seen on this motherfucking cubicle, this cube called goddamn YouTube, this computer screen that I'm looking at. They coming with that one world order and a one world religion, nigga, your head. Why you think they ordered all them goddamn guillotines? The shit they showed you that they supposedly did to those Germans. But we don't call them Germans anymore. We don't call them Germans anymore. I'm sorry. Allegedly. Let me say allegedly. Let me put them in their proper tense. Those Jews. Those Jews ain't Germans. Motherfuckers, wake up. Wake up. Damn. All they gotta see, they never distraction. The Rose one footage one never distraction. But they was gonna give us the real tape. We would have got them WB. We would have got the WB. We would have got the real hard drive. We would have got the real footage. The WB. The WB's up. Western Digital up. One of the world's top motherfucking. My Boschillo, my Hitachi, them Hitachi motherfuckers, they got the clearest footage ever. Hitachi, them motherfuckers got the clearest footage ever. The clearest footage ever. But they give you Vivo tips and say, niggas, follow this. Because it's cover up and distraction. You
da. Say we want the real tape. We both got the real tape. And they say, hey, chief, yeah, that's chief there, chief. So we don't get the real tape. We don't get the. Some people say da. I can't do this shit. I don't know about that. I ain't amen to that. I ain't amen to that. But they say da. I got some real footage. I don't know. I'm not putting my mouth on that. I'm not risking my life
Jedediah
on that
lied about
shit.
that
I don't
footage.
know what the fuck he get. I know he say he supposed to got the next day. The real tape, the real unedited footage. And I know he's smart enough to be a man that know the real footage will come on a goddamn real hard drive with clear ass footage. I know he's smart enough to know that Vivo Tech shit that we got cannot be the original. Those little snippets. Those little snippets that we still haven't got the 36 hours of. Reason being they can put out a little bit more and wait another 6 months and put out a little bit more because they ain't gave you the whole 36 hours of the shit yet. They gave you snippets of that shit. Pay attention, man. Pay attention, man. Like I said, when we were saying, amen. You ain't know nothing about no motherfucking Jew. There wasn't no such word as no motherfucking Jew. I know motherfucking Jew. I don't care who gets mad when I got them spit. I'm spitting. Doing them goddamn 2,166 years of the years of Armor when they was going to the temple of Armor trying to learn this motherfucking shit. They just flipped the whole script. Didn't nobody know nothing about no motherfucking Jew. Didn't nobody know about no motherfucking Hebrew. And most of the shit that we learned on the television. We learned on the television. We watched the Jewish Holocaust on the television. And television ain't nothing but a whole lot of telescreens. They can make that shit like whatever. They can prevent the world or whatever. You gonna learn the shit on some electronics. You gonna learn the shit on some electronics, but then them always tell you they done suffered and they done did this and they done suffered this and they done suffered that. Man, them niggas ain't suffered shit. Then turn around and get their reparations and then they wrote all this shit and they wrote themselves into power. How the fuck? Yeah, we was enslaved before y'all, but y'all wrote y'all. These motherfuckers wrote themselves all the way into power because you don't call them what they are. You call them American, or you call them Jews, or you call them brothers, or you call them Judah, or you call them Israel. See, that's the name you call these niggas. Huh? It's the name you call these niggas. That's why you can't see these niggas. That's why you can't see them. Because you don't know how to positively identify them. German roots. Zach TV. Shouts out. Zach told you what the G stand for. Zach, man, it's G for German, man. Y'all niggas better wake the fuck up. No German, nigga. From his words, not mine. Better G for German, nigga. I showed y'all that shit the other day, man, when they got them, with those 12 religions, they got the tri-tribe, the Baha'i faith, they gonna control 9. It's 3 religions coming from somewhere. I'm looking. Exactly, still. Exactly, this is. Look. They rewrite it now. They got to rewrite it because this book ran out. Okay, Tracy. This book ran out. They story ran out. Because once we came out of the age of Armor and went into the two-bit, that's when we met the Hebrews and the Jews. And that's where all the confusion and the argument is going on right now. About this religion shit. That's when that word became proper. And then they got down and started using the word Jew. And they tied themselves to a land called Judah.
What up, London Sky? How you doing?
Judas. It's the motherfucking nigga that niggas don't like.
We up in this bitch.
There you are. Yeah, Maria Bolden. Ain't that what he said, Maria? Ain't that what he said? Ain't that what K-420 laid down the law? They would have burned up her house and ridiculed her. Ain't that what goddamn Great News say about K-420? The biggest conspiracy nut job. How she got them a nut job and she put down facts. You coming in talking about some motherfucking footage. It ain't worth shit. You got nothing about you think somebody walk in the freezer and fold it up, man. Everybody got down studying that shit you talking about. That's why I don't even fuck with you. Period. I don't even go that route. Nigga ain't had no business going that route with you. That's why I don't go that route. come to goddamn cruise and shit about a motherfucker walking in the freezer and beating themselves up in the freezer, all that old bullshit. He ain't talking about the old fuck ass footage you put together and shit. That's why when Lottie whooped that nigga ass, that's why I did that video, even though me and Lottie was out, that's why I made sure I did that video. I just Lottie whooped that nigga ass. Shout out to that nigga. And every time Lottie get hooked to that nigga, whoop his ass with facts. I'm gonna goddamn shout Lottie out every time he whooped that nigga ass. They get along, they little thing they do over there, but every time Lottie whoops about the goddamn, this technology about the ECE.
Oh, okay, you working? Well, that right then. You know, I've been doing this.
But I told you, everybody got a kid in the game. All of them always agree on shit. I'm standing up and goddamn push on this other shit. But I know
I'm so used to sleeping listening to Nigga's fiddle.
We've been screaming that shit a long time. And I got proof that goddamn the motherfucking lies. Ain't all that. I just showed y'all the video I showed y'all Tyrone the fuck around and showed his hand. Oh, fuck around and showed his hand to the wrong nigga. Nigga, who records you? And you acting like you lied. Who records you? Huh? How the fuck y'all? You an octopus nigga? You ain't recording this shit. I just showed y'all the video. Y'all, too many people come out, they can't understand what I be saying. That's good. Don't worry about it. You can't understand me. That's good. Don't about your business. Yeah, though, boy. CIA conspiracy, yeah. Allegedly. Then so when they come up into the Jesus, into the Pisces age, the eon, of Pisces, the toothfish, we came up out of the toothfish. See, we been came up out of the toothfish and ain't know that when niggas start waking up, so we in the age of awakening. We still in the age of awakening. See, when we 2,156 years of the age of awakening, but they know the goddamn revelation already came. We at the end of it. They know it. And even inside that book, when Jesus said, it's going to come a time when I'm gone, a day that I will be gone. Talking to his disciples. Huh? That you will go into a land and you will see a man with a pitcher of water. Take heed to him and follow him. Yeah, you know you got no other choice but to follow him because you know what comes to the Pisces is motherfucking Aquarius, the water barrier. The water bear, the age of awakening. That's why all our ass waking up. So I'm waking up a little slower than others, but we waking up. Information at our fingertips. That's why they in such a hurry.
Do it on the sky.
About you seeing the shit you see. They got enough people sleep to battle us. They always got enough people sleep to battle the woke. They don't give a fuck about us being woke, because we got to battle the niggas that look just like us. We can't goddamn get a football. We can't get on the chessboard and goddamn get right, because we got to battle the motherfucking, gatekeepers. And some of these niggas gatekeepers that don't even know it. Gonna go to their jail fighting the wrong niggas. Turn in on themselves, turn in on us. Aiming your goddamn pistol the wrong way. Get your pistol aimed sideways with your pants hanging off your ass, aiming at me. And you need to pull your pants up on your ass and go to target practice and aim at the right motherfucker. They say the motherfuckers over there, goddamn, they say they knocking them political motherfuckers down one by one, allegedly. I ain't gonna bring it up, but I told you to follow suit. How many political leaders and goddamn motherfuckers over here, all this wrongdoing over here, ain't none of them getting knocked off over here, but over there in the other country, they knocked their ass off. We ain't doing shit, we're arguing with each other. They knocked their ass the fuck off. But a nigga holler about he'll goddamn fuck my mama up, but you ain't gonna knock his off. Just like I got told old boy, when you talking all that shit, go tiptoe one of the niggas in your city. Go tiptoe, go tell them right on the shoulder, hey my nigga, you fucking on my people, instead of to get behind. You gonna step on stage. Niggas get on this motherfucker, get all this talk, all we can do is talk to each other, make each other over. That's all. That's what my people. I ain't trying to be no sage, I ain't trying to be no thing, trying to be none of that other shit that these niggas trying to perceive me to be. I ain't with none of that shit. I'm waiting to see some niggas knock some of these niggas off. Allegedly, everything is alleged on this child. Everything is alleged. And see, once you go into a goddamn age of Aquarius, you understand the water barrel. That means you're gonna be more and more awake in the middle. They already planned. They so many years ahead of, man. They feel like we just fight each other, man. But my thing is, I just be happy when motherfucker wake up to the truth. That's just, you know what I'm saying? And then they can goddamn what you do, the truth. Once you get it, that's on you. Hey, Buck, what's up, Buck? What up, baby? Once you do the truth and apply to your life situation ain't the same as my life situation. My life experience ain't the same as your life experience. I ain't saying we gonna live to see salvation. What we saving ourselves from? What is salvation? I don't understand all that kind of talk. My thing is when you get your truth, when you get the truth, it's up to you to apply it to your life situation, what's going with your family, and how you gonna goddamn operate and make it convenient for your generation to come. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna lay down the law within your guys and your family and your family
Exactly.
structure. Because everybody's family structure ain't the same. Everybody can't have the same
Someone said
blueprint.
this is
The
exactly.
blueprint can't be the same for everybody. Because everybody's situations ain't the same. You gotta ask me to abide by the law to the same extent or percent that you do. But some laws don't mean shit to some niggas, and some niggas abide by some laws faithfully to their death. It depends on how you was raised, where you was raised, and how the fuck you get out. That ain't for me to judge. All I don't say I voted is share information and share the truth with you. You know what I'm saying? And listen and hope that you'll get there, give me what you believe to be the truth. And I apply it to my life as such. I can't tell you how to apply the truth to your life and your situation and what the fuck to do with your shit. That ain't what it is. Because shit, at this point, there ain't no win. We too deep off into the belly of this goddamn beast. Ain't no damn win. You can make yourself comfortable, pass it down, and goddamn put winning pieces in the plate. You can put some winning pieces in the plate. You can put some pawns in position that they're gonna hold the square down. These are niggas that gonna hold a square. And one day, possibly, we can goddamn exchange power. Cause power gonna be exchanged
By
for.
force.
You think that you gonna just walk yourself back to the power with the paperwork? You crazy as hell. You think you gonna just shit? You crazy as hell. They ain't how power is exchange. They ain't how domination. You ain't how domination works. You wanna dominate some shit? You gotta dominate. You gotta dominate through power. But see, the way we got whooped through. We got whooped by literary gangsters. That's what we got whooped by. That's what we failed to see. All the strong niggas we didn't see, we done read about all the niggas in war that were strong and powerful, had all the women, had all the muscles, he had all the muscles, all the guns, she had all that shit. But in the end, the literary gangster won. In the end, the motherfucker knows that he knows if he controls media, if he's the middleman, if his word is going to be the word that comes from a so-called God, and he is the middleman to the people with the word of God, and he controls all the media, all the outlets. He know one day by attacking all of the kids, which they attack you as soon as you're able to understand, comprehend anything, they'll attack you. They're attacking your church. So we was all of it was attacked as kids to be indoctrinated into a system. But we don't. Sometimes you don't know you're indoctrinated. That's why it's a big fight. Niggas whooped us literally, man. They whooped us with the ink pen. Who got the authorization? Who got the authority? Who got the authority? Who got the fucking authority? The motherfucking author. The author has the authority over your mother. But you'll come over here and tell me I need to go read the good book. I done read the good book backwards and forwards my whole damn life. Don't get it twisted. I'm just trying to tell you real shit. Just trying to tell you some real shit. Your mama say, hey boy, come here. You gotta tell me the goddamn truth. Don't come here and tell me no stories. I wanna know the truth. And when it's time to get down to the real, get down. Don't nobody wanna get no goddamn story. Motherfucker wanna know the truth. A story good. It's good to have stories and pastimes
television, sitcoms, and all that shit. Sure, it's good to pass time with, but when it comes time for the truth, motherfucker want the truth. Don't have to fuck with it. And so that's when the goddamn came. That's when the word Jew and Hebrew and all this shit came about during the age of ISIS, during that age. And see, that's why they know their time is up. They got to rewrite all this shit. They got to rewrite. They got to write some more history because when them goddamn celestial lines Yeah,
up
I'm feeling
last
your
year,
low.
we had them two eclipses back to back, and them celestial and them astronomers, not them motherfucking astrologers, but those astronomers who really studied, in a university. We all inside the university. The universe. It's the university. Big game. Big game. The universe. It's the university. The astronomer, not the astrologer. The astrologer gonna take your head right back to a goddamn book of live and all of those phrases, faith, all that. The astronomer is studying the actual universe behind the world. That's the university. The first university is the universe. I told y'all the other day, I said, man, interaction with creation is the first sign of first. I said, interaction with creation is where knowledge begins, my nigga. When you interact with creation, that's where knowledge begins. I ain't talking about education. You know what I'm talking about? You know why when you was a little kid and you got there, go out there and you got there out there playing in that dirt, and then you got there put a little water on the dirt, then the dirt turned into a little bushy, and then you start to get a little butt fine, you had a little blood all on your fingertips, you be playing with the rock, sticking the rock in. You interacting with creation. And now you know what water do, you know what dirt do, you know what you mix two together, you know how soft to make it, how hard to make it. You're learning shit. You're learning shit. You're learning shit. But now you don't want the children to make you play in no dirt. You gotta stay clean, you gotta keep your days clean. You need to go in there and get on the computer, go in there and play that little game, go in there and play that little game, you know. Stick them in front of a game. You don't want them to goddamn be part of nature. You don't want them to get dirty because they're gonna wind about too much watching pie and shit. You gotta back you up, watch pride and shit. You don't want to be part of nature. You want to be part of this supernatural, superficial ass world. But that's how you learn. From fucking nature. Straight up. Real shit. Real shit. Oh, and then I found that boy David Freeman. I found the right David Freeman because both of them, I had them pegged wrong. The other dude they showed that said he was that one on him. Found the right one. Found the right one. Yeah, but we come from dirt, but dirt is nasty. Man, them motherfuckers know where the primordial waters is, man. That's why I always be on teaching and telling people, man, if what they said and what they wrote down for us to goddamn follow is true, they'll have goddamn real research centers all over the motherfucking planet. The plane. 1,000 feet, I ain't mean to say planet, the plane. This plane of existence. They'll have research centers everywhere. We're talking about real research. They'll be researching real. They'll be asking you to donate to real. They'll be having so much real research trying to put that shit up under the microscope and put solutions on it, just try to see how the fuck a woman came from a real. They'll be trying to figure that shit out like a motherfucker. But they ain't got nothing with them stem cells. They ain't got nothing with the genetic shit, genetic engineering, and stem shit. But they know where life came from outside their womb, that melanated woman. Then with that left go all about train. They know where life came from, man. That's why they study it. That's why they put so much money behind it. That's why goddamn atomic bomb was built off the anatomy of a woman. That oboe shit that goddamn Drake we talking about, I ain't talking about them but them ovaries. Everything talking about that melanated woman. You go back out there and goddamn jail to that wall and that cube, all these religions when they unvetted, when you get through busting that shit up, once you got there and spent your whole life trying to figure this shit out and bust it up, when you finally unveil that shit, you don't see that womb. That's where that life came from, bro. And everything exists through that sun. That exists on this plane without that sun. So you get there and all about sun worship and all that shit you talking about when you get through. You gotta get credit. What credit gets through. If I know I can exist on this motherfucking plane without the sun, you goddamn right. I'm a goddamn see the sun is just every motherfucking day. Thank you, son. I bless you, son, for rising again. Because I know whenever you get off course, when you take that, you wink and blink like I my eyes in and blink. All you gotta do is blink one time and all this shit be over. Because I know it's this thing come through. And other than that, I come from the womb of my mother. And a thought from my father. It's the thought that got there send that nut up through my mother's womb to stop that light. 9 months later, goddamn it, it's popping. You can go see the doctor. You can goddamn go see the doctor. Just like that boat out there on that water. It's time for her to go to the doctor. Go to the doctor. Go to the doctor. So I can be manifest and get my manifestation number. Just like all the products that come up off the ships. That dock. Everything come about that ship gonna have to be documented.
Documentation.
Documented.
Doctor.
They have a manifestation
Those ain't
number
medical. Fuck you.
to exist on land, on this land. See, motherfuckers know they control the land, they control the water. But that's some shit for a whole other thing. Cause they do the same thing with the banks, the river banks. They run their banking system just like that water runs from bank to bank. You have your goddamn deflation or inflatable wraps or however you want to, however the currency, your money, your currency, however the currencies flow from bank to bank. Huh? But see, I'm dumb road to the Congo because I talk country shit. Yeah, good shit, man. Y'all gotta watch these folks, man. Y'all gotta watch these folks, bro. And I can relate all that shit. And with my thing here, I can relate all that shit straight to this KENNEKA shit and what's going on in Rosemont, because I see the people who behind all this bullshit. Just like this man who posed to found KENNEKA in the basement, the old Walsh. Y'all know I've been all over his family tree. Y'all know I'm digging. Y'all know I'm digging. Oh yeah, they got it. Let me get that. Y'all know. Let me go. Look at this. Y'all already know I'm all over there like white on white. I said like white on white. Don't y'all know sugar and rice and all this shit got some kind of melanated, some kind of color to it before they got them drained up and made us think white was pure? I'm just saying no prejudice or no motherfucking nothing like that. I'm just saying what reality is when you got there understand the actual facts of that nigga stick out here in reality. You dig what I'm saying? That's not the original color of that shit. But it's all good. Let me see. I gotta get that. Let me see where I gotta go. Look on their ass. Boom. I'm on their ass. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Y'all already know I'm on there. I already know I'm on them. Just the Walsh. You want the eyelash here? You want the eyelash here? Yeah, that's fiat currency. That's fiat currency. They chopped the tree down and made that shit too on some printing press. That shit was
Okay.
gonna lose. But we gotta
I
have
was
it
just
in
showing
this
that black girl,
goddamn
white
imaginary
girl
world.
switch
Goddamn
up.
live this imaginary life.
Go check it out.
You know what I'm saying? See, look here. They said that boy Walsh. I think it's Jeremy P. The one I found on the payroll. I ain't checked that payroll for another Walsh. But the one I found on the payroll now was Jeremy P. Walsh. But his goddamn his seal number is 1434. Y'all can help me look for that motherfucker. So we want to talk to him. Because these motherfuckers that found KENNEKA in the basement before she was carried to that goddamn prison.
Oh, new style.
According to the storyline. And see, I'm going to read all of it as a story. You can get mad at me. See, that's the only way I'm going to be able to keep my emotions in check. See, if I get emotional, I'm subject to goddamn go off, snap, and do all kind of crazy shit. That's why all of us keep goddamn snapping on each other, doing all this crazy shit. So we're emotional because everybody mad at the fact that this girl came back up kissing in their breathing. No fact, all of us don't like that shit. Don't nobody like that shit. Don't nobody like that shit. There's one motherfucker out here I think like that shit. I don't give no more shine, I gave a little shine. There's one motherfucker out here I think like that shit. everybody upset about that shit. But I got to check. I got to check. I got to critically think everything. I got to critically think everything. They don't want you to be a critical thinker. So in order for me to critically think everything without emotions, then I got to read this shit as a script. I got to read it as a story. I'm gonna get caught up in that shit again. I'm gonna get caught up in that shit again. I was straight when I first came over. I was fucking around and got emotionally caught up. Drained, emotionally drained and everything. Yo, that fucking around and found myself all fucking up, man. So nigga had to step back, man. I be looking at things to me, man. I'm so, hey man, take your emotions out of it. Like, shit, I gave him that advice. Now it's time for me to take that same advice for myself. Get my emotions back about that shit. And the only way I'm gonna keep my emotions up about that shit is not saying that I don't care or nothing like that, but I got to read it as a story and emotion. You know what I'm saying? So they try to change the story. They try to change the story from her being found in a basement. They try to change. Then once they brought her up to the freezer, they try to change the story from suffocation to both. They try to change the story from suffocation. See, the first story they went down there now with Andrew Holmes. Andrew Holmes, you know what I'm talking about? And Andrew Holmes said the storyline that she suffocated in a freezer. He even gave her the reason why her hair was wet, because she was probably sweating. Because he said he was hot in that freezer even when he went and checked it out. And he never did say, even though I want to say that shit, he never did say he seen her walk into that freezer, because he would have killed his own self. Because during that interview, he was already paid to say allegedly that those cameras in that area that could have filmed that wasn't working. He slipped that shit in a real smooth. He slipped that shit in a real smooth. That the cameras in that area that could have filmed her actually going into that freezer, that area in that freezer, wasn't working. He set the storyline off the top. Cut her in on it. This is my thought. This is why I feel. You're mad because the way I feel, nigga, that's on you. I feel like he cut her in. He cut her in. He showed her some dollar signs and let her know, because the first thing he said about that unsecured area, if you watch Andrew Holmes, every case he know he gonna get that money on, he gonna put that unsecured area. And whoever owns that land, property, or whatever area that should be secured, he already know that's money, because that area should be secured. He gonna blame that death on that person or on that organization. So when he said the unsecured area, he already know he had lost. He already know he had liability to lay upon someone. But if she was she wasn't in that unrestricted area, because that would have gave her the right to goddamn sue the motherfucking construction company, the motherfucking building owner. All that shit would have been up on the street. And then when you're dealing with the building, when you're dealing with who own these hotels and all that shit, that's where the IHG come into place at. That's the David Friedman we talking about. We ain't talking about the one that Donald Trump goddamn appointed to goddamn be the one. I don't know how they end up with the same names. I don't believe coincidence, but I don't know how they end up with the same name. But we ain't talking about the one who's the ambassador of Israel. We talking about the one that's goddamn part owner and CEO of one of these motherfucking IHG companies, these hotels and shit, these contractors and shit. That David Friedman. And when you understand how they work, you know, Teresa supposed to be goddamn broke on proper, whether she killed her daughter or not. Yeah, I said it, motherfucker. Whether she killed her or not, she supposed to be properly placed at the top of that pyramid when it comes to following that motherfucker pocket change. Y'all about a couple of $1 billion shit. If you know who you fucking with, these folks trying to tell you these folks internationally known, nigga. But that motherfucker Andrew Holmes came and put a stamp on all that shit. Fucked her up. I'm just reading the goddamn story how I see it. Fucked her up. Fucked her up. Because the little time she gonna get, she do end up getting 2, 3, 4 million, 6 million, all that shit. She supposed to have a piece of that motherfucking road. And when I say a piece of that road, She supposed to have a piece of that water tower. She supposed to own a piece of that water. That water tower, they got painted like a rose up there. She supposed to own a piece of that. Hotel supposed to be goddamn Teresa and friends. Supposed to be goddamn a restaurant supposed to be named goddamn Mama Teresa, Mama T. Restaurant supposed to be named Mama T. They got her ass up there promoting. Not big smoke, she just promoting the shit. Cause, you know what I'm saying, it's a food chain to this shit. But look at this, y'all. Let me show y'all this right here. I told y'all the man who found Kanika in that basement was a goddamn wash. A St. Jerry McPhee allegedly. You know what I'm saying? But it's here number 1434. Look at him, Matt and Dan Walsh. Ain't this the same story? Ain't this the same story, Steve? Let me go goddamn. Let's see how I got that go my shit. Ain't this the same? Let me see if I can find my photo of Steven and his boy. It's still in him. Let's see if I can still find my boy there. I've been told y'all about this, but we ain't came back in the hotel. But you know, when we came back in the hotel, we never did leave the orange floor. Now, whether we was on the orange floor in the basement or the orange floor in the kitchen, we didn't know. But we found out, didn't we, y'all? Man, we been on this shit, man. Told y'all when to sleep, I think we wasn't talking about shit. That's why I started going to sleep. Waiting on niggas to catch the fuck up. Waiting on niggas to catch the fuck up. The other day, we was looking for it right there. That dead right there. Waiting on niggas to catch the fuck up. Where is that? There they go. There they go. Yeah. Give me the boy. Mom, you tired up. Mom, tired up. Man, up there. That's the first time I see me see that rose on his motherfucking jacket there. Rose month. You see that new these rosy cheeks here? These niggas here? All these niggas have been in coach, goddamn. All the niggas have been in coach for goddamn for that mob shit. These were his two of his partners. His main partners, because you know what? Because they was doing the construction. The building, oh goddamn. Rose money. How Steven goddamn got off in there. He had to buy that water from them goddamn native motherfuckers. All this shit mob shit, man, allegedly. All this shit mob shit, man. What I'm trying to tell y'all some real shit, man. You got a goddamn mafia dough man still up in that bitch. DG was a motherfucker doing all the construction. Once he struck the deal with whoever the mayor was at that time. I don't think it was David. It might have been. No, I think it was Giuliano. Anyway, when he struck the deal to get that water, he got there, get the rights to that water, get that water flowing down through that bitch before he built that water tower. He got there, made a deal, and he sold them a strip. He sold them a strip of land that ran straight through Rosemont. He sold them a strip, so they always be able to put something in there and have some goddamn revenue coming up out of that bitch, wherever they decide to put there. And they decided to put, one thing they decided to put there was that goddamn casino. One of these, I don't know which one of these motherfuckers right here, but one of these motherfuckers had owned the construction company that built that casino. These facts, man, I don't be on no dumb shit. They gave them niggas he traded a strip of land and ran straight through that motherfucker, and they gave him the water. And when they gave him the water, he went to work. And the rest of this shit is history. Everybody who get there and get a contract is family. The motherfucker who cleaned up the Stevenson Center. This one of these motherfuckers got the building contract to build up Stevenson Center. The Stevenson Center. And then all his children and all the motherfuckers got all the contracts to clean up all the malls, clean up the Stevenson Center, to keep it all neat and cut. He got all the contracts. The whole city is owned by the goddamn family, bro. And this motherfucker Elk, these motherfuckers come up. That shit I showed y'all in that video, that Elk Grove, Elk Grove, man, that's another little village, branched off of road money. That shit about goddamn 20 minutes away. But it's still, you know how big Chicago O'Hare Airport is. There's a whole lot of little villages we gonna visit. Man, I'm telling y'all, and just like this little story here, it's the same story about the motherfucker who found her down in that freezer. Why it just have to be a wash? Why it just have to be a wash to find her down in that freezer? I mean, not in the freezer, in that basement. And when we came back into the hotel for finding the overlap, after I hashtag 9, I had hashtag 924. So nigga can't say a nigga ain't never said nothing about no 924. Nigga, I've been hashtagging that shit for I don't know how long. Hashtag 5600, hashtag 924. Been telling people they was in room 924. Been telling people they was in room 924. Been saying that shit a long time last year. Last year I was telling motherfuckers they ain't lying. All you gotta do is look at the goddamn doorknob. You can look at the doorknobs and tell that shit. Look at the doorknob. This is the paperwork. 924. Betty Green. That's why I got Betty Green from. Betty Green is goddamn Mama Teresa. That's who Betty Green is. When I was hashtagging Betty Green, that's who Betty Green got all that shit out the paperwork, man. 5600, that's where the mobile lab spot at, right around the corner. That's where the mobile lab shit at. Mobile lab and all that shit at. You know what I'm saying? Now this is the same story. The elk. Now when you go to goddamn elk village, you'll see goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. 6 equals 66. Turn that 9 over and just through 4 there, you get it 66. Yeah. Oh yeah. You're gonna be, there'll always been a story. They're gonna always be it now. Now these two motherfuckers right here, Matt and Dan Walsh, 3rd generation Sion. They told y'all what that is. And then the elk, the village of Elk Sister City is goddamn Sicily. Is Sicily. You gotta, when you go out there going in and investigate them little villages, make sure you go in there and see who the sister cities is. So you'll see what group of goddamn, what nationality of people coming up in that motherfucker, and what you'll see what's going on with all those nationalities that we see inside that Crown Plaza. You'll understand what we looking at. The Walsh Group. With the revenue that eclipsed $4 billion in 2012. Chicago-based Walsh Group traces his origin back to Matt and Dan's grandfather, Matthew Miles Walsh. See, when I go in there, man, I go in there. Y'all go read this, man. I ain't read this shit. I ain't gonna read it live. I just want to show y'all. You know what I'm saying? I want to show y'all. Show it to you. I want to show y'all something else. Hold on. I want to show y'all something else. Show y'all something else about these people. About the one who got there opposed to found. I'm gonna show y'all something else. Look at this dude right here. You know who this is? Y'all know who this is right here? Y'all know who that is? Anybody know who that is right there? Yeah, he is the real wolf. Y'all know who that is right there? This is Frank. I think his name's Leon. This is Frank. This guy right here was pushed out. He was pushed out. He one of the ones who put the lawsuit on goddamn Rosemont Ave and trying to get him to goddamn conspiring and condone illegal practices and shit, cover-ups and shit. He went with it. I don't know if they killed him or not. I'm about to go and find out if they knocked him off. Y'all know that little man. Y'all know that little man that got there be walking around the Crown Plaza at the little old doorman. Y'all know the little old doorman? That everybody was saying he be taking people to go get the receipts and shit. He was right there at the little door with his little pants pulled over, with his little button down and shit, little stripe button down on. Allegedly, y'all know that mob. That's a mob nigga, right? Yeah, that nigga mob nigga too, man. Yeah, this nigga, hell, he got down with the floor. He got down. He put a lawsuit in on their head because they got rid of that. I think he went on over to this town. I think he went on over and helped. You know what I'm saying? He blowed the whistle on their head about that cover up shit. You know what I'm saying? But I was just reading today, so I be getting shit like this in case I want to do a video or shit like that. Just get shit. You know what I'm saying? But this is right here. Now this right here, boom. This right here. See? Elk. The village of Elk there. This little triangle there. See what they got on that little train. It's gonna upload that little train get out. It's gonna upload that little chick. I love got that little shit going on that little train get out. You know what I'm saying? What that shit back there, Bill B. Johnson? There's another nigga named Keith Burr. Keith Burr I gotta look into. They done made him the CEO. They done made him the CEO of goddamn IHG. Now they done slid F and F. They done slid F and F them out the way there, and they got Keith Burr or something like that. If you look up the CEO of IHG now, it'll give you this Keith dude now. You know what I'm saying? They gonna cover the track now. Know that. No, I need to go this way at all. I need to go this way. I'm trying to get there and get on that train here. Y'all know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to read that train here. That train here. I'm trying to read that goddamn train here. Bring that shit on the line. I'm trying to read shit. Okay, for business, for fashion, recovery. I just want to read what you got now. Now, see that? I'm doing gas, yeah. This nigga right here. Look at this face right here. Look at this face right here. This Captain Walsh right here. Over there in the neighboring village of Elk, yeah. Don't that nigga that look familiar? This bitch, I don't know, he like a thought. Don't these motherfuckers look like they familiar looking? I don't know, I might look at this shit too, but this thing now. This one right here, y'all. This one right here. Cap now. Cap now. I ain't goofy. I just got started. I'm just coming in and shit with y'all right quick. I ain't goofy. I'm gonna blow y'all mind with this. Y'all see this shit? Y'all see this shit? Just look at that face. Look at that face, though. You see that face? Huh? See that face, yeah. Yeah, now you better now you'll come on top. You'll come on dinners. Like things other than dinners. Look at that face, yeah. I want y'all to remember that face, man. I want y'all to remember that face. I want y'all to remember that goddamn face. That's why I do. Remember that goddamn kind of hand. Now this is David Freeman right here. This David Freeman right here. This the one we looking for. This the one we've been looking for. Kel Gills had this nigga. I don't know how he came over that photo, but I don't forget. I'm the type that I don't forget shit. If I ain't mistaken, I seen Kel Gills with this photo. Kel Gills had this nigga. And we want to talk about the ambassador of Israel. I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty. I ain't excuse myself. We went about the ambassador of Israel. They showed up another little picture of the dude with glasses over his free. But this that nigga right here. This him, y'all. This him, y'all. Ain't that right, Zach? R.I.P. Rest of Germany, wherever you at, bro. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, my nigga. I don't eat fried ice cream, bro. I like my ice cream cold. I like my ice cream cold. I don't eat fried ice cream. You know what I'm saying? But this him right here, y'all. That's him right there. I'm gonna show y'all that something too. That's the right one right there. But ain't that crazy that the Wash Group, hold up, look it up. Historically, the Wash family has been linked to Chicago's powerful Daily family, who controlled the Chicago mayor office for most of the period of 1955 to 2011. With a 12-year break between 1976 and 1989. Wash Group won the contract for construction of Millennium Park in downtown Chicago and expansion of Chicago O'Hare International Airport, among others, from the city of Chicago. But in an interview with Crane Chicago Business, the brothers brushed these allegations off, pointing out that less than 10% of the firm's revenue comes from Chicago. These motherfuckers is mobsters, man. Y'all know that shit. Y'all know where the biggest mob city is. Nah. Don't that sound like the same story with goddamn Donald Stevens and his folks constructing shit? Right next to that O'Hare Airport there, huh? F-roll there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Same shit, different day. Do what they got down here. But I want y'all to remember this nigga, baby. I got something else in on too. I want to go over this shit right on too. I gonna go with her little route. I rolled my instructions and put that bullshit together. They had to come up with a way she walked. This great here was backbone right here. Little time shit right here. Yeah, I put a video together showing how she walked here and walked there. How the fuck she walked up them steps? And how the fuck did this nigga say he found her in that basement, nigga? He found her in the basement, dead, unresponsive. How the fuck she got up and walked up them steps? Nigga. Yeah. Get that nigga ass over there. I heard you under there. Yeah, you trying to put me in the bushes, motherfucker. I don't like being in no bushes, bro. Fucked up to put me in the bushes, my nigga. It's all good. It's all good. You got me in the bushes, yeah. I will make me a damn troll account now, man. Make me one call goddamn Papa Dog Pop Dan or shit. I gotta make me a troll account now. Just goddamn come goddamn listen to information. You know the bitch. That's how you do your brother. I ain't saying we were cool, nigga. I ain't saying nothing about no goddamn we ever been cool. Like I ain't gotta remember that. I know that. That's crazy. You put me in the bush. Fuck. Fuck it up, nigga. Fuck this. Fuck this, nigga. I'm just fucked up, nigga. Got me in the bush, bro. That's fucked up, bro. I don't like that shit. Everyone keep over with information. It's all great, though. But look out. Go over that shit for a minute. I'm gonna show y'all some more shit. I'm gonna show y'all some more shit. Show y'all some more shit. Show y'all some more shit. I don't want to watch something ahead. Now y'all see that? Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all some more shit. CFO. CEO. CFO. Y'all go to Twitter and find this nigga. Huh? Y'all go to Twitter and find this nigga. See right there? David Freeman, New Frontier. David Freeman, New Frontier. CFO Worldwide. This is new shit. This some of this other shit. Y'all with me? David Freeman shit. Some of this CFO Worldwide shit though. Intern, CFO Solutions. CFO Worldwide has been helping clients with their CFO needs for years. Our team of seasoned financial executives, accountants, and financial analysts. Don't much. I ain't got to do it and read off into it yet, but this is shit though. September 23rd, 2014. CFO Worldwide Company Profile. MJI News. See what I'm saying? Gerber, you know who Gerber is, right? It's all the baby food. You know Gerber, ain't that who that is? Laura, I'm telling you, Vice President, I'm telling you, these motherfuckers got their chain, man. Boutique accountant shit. CFO, y'all gonna look this shit for yourself, man. Bloomberg. CFO Worldwide. That's one of his companies, man. They got them invest money into little shit. They invest in something and all that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Dude. Working at CFO Worldwide, Glassdoor. CFO Worldwide. David Freeman, New Frontier. David Freeman is the founder of Panther Capital and CFO Worldwide. Now to say this, y'all know you do this shit right now, man. Let me get the chat, man. What else do you got to say? Let me get the chat, man. I be busting their ass up, man. You know what I'm saying? The hills that ride, gotta take the wrong time, man. And over the house, wax says, yeah. What else, dude? I got the goddamn prison, man. You gonna talk about? I don't know why I got that. Take this shit out my way. Yeah. Crazy, man. This is a good guy, man. Worldwide, one word with me. I told you that when people got that train, they sent it southside, and they put the train on there, and 9 point start at the high space. First time that one was spoke on these lands was that them September 10, 1911. I'm trying to prove it, this is the thing. And now, hey, did anybody put a one in the chat if anybody heard about all the churches and religions and stuff supposed to be going to Chicago for 40 days? Anybody heard about that shit? Y'all heard that shit. I know y'all should have thought about it. Y'all didn't hear about that? They said they'll stay longer, believe me. On the fast 40 days. Like they walk around the wilderness for 40 years, looking for the promised land, so-called promised holy land of Israel. Uh, they got that big ass U.S. embassy over there in Iraq like that. Now they trying to take over Iran. Now they trying to take over Iran. Goddamn, go off in Jerusalem and build another goddamn. You did? Okay, I got it. I was all out to look it up. I got it. Man, I got it. So I was talking about it, but I ain't know what you know. So I got to go back check what you do. I know it was on Tom John on the morning show this morning. They were listening to it on Tom John on the morning show this morning. I told they gonna get all one big recruit. They gonna get all of them. I don't give a fuck what faith you believe in. They gonna get their ass up under that. They got to put that behind faith on your head. Everybody get along and all that shit. Get you to give up your guns and all that shit. That's how the goddamn Rex 44. That's how Rex 44 go. Rex 44. The King Alpha plan. That's how I goddamn go. All the preachers get you to come into the church, give up your guns, and you follow them right on to the film channels, right on to wherever they want you to follow them to. The shit is already in place. Got to lay down there, goddamn, with a Puerto Rican shirt on, the motherfucker in Chicago, telling them motherfucker, lady, go back where you came from, that Puerto Rican shit going off on them. The shit already in place, bro. The shit already in place. And he tell y'all, go read that goddamn Rex 44 shit. Go read, because it's already in place. How the fuck the motherfucker gonna goddamn somebody with a Puerto Rico shirt on in Puerto Rico? If you're born in Puerto Rico, you considered to be a U.S., you consider to be an American citizen. But the people that we call American citizens are one not the American citizens. These Jewish people are German. I don't know how y'all motherfuckers goddamn stop goddamn this Bible that made y'all motherfuckers not recognize a Jew as being a motherfucking German. They done wrote that defensive. They collected the land of Judah, and talking about the lion of Judah and all that shit. When you go up in Judah, you don't see no lion or no Judah. That's it. It's just all in your head, right in the book. But when you really go up in the land of Egypt, going up in the spirit, you see a lion, you see the Sphinx, you see the motherfucker, you see the human head up on the goddamn lion, representing goddamn your divine nature and your human nature. Your human nature would mean you have animal instinct, would mean you have a one with yourself to be called a God, because you ain't letting your little bitty dickhead goddamn think for you. Like these niggas around me 60 and 70 years old and see, I'm like, ooh, shit, your avatar, you got big titties, I ain't much man enough not to let that shit come out your mouth. See, that's when you know you become God status. They don't let your little bitty head think for your big head, nigga. Every man goddamn see the same thing you see. But your divine nature supposed to control your human nature, nigga. That will make you God status, nigga. Know where the Sphinx at. Know where the lion at. Not no lion or no Judah. The Sphinx. We're showing you that you become God ruling. When you can control your human instinct, you control your animal instinct, which is connected to your divine human nature, your human nature. You got a divine nature, you got a human nature. Ain't that what they said? They said there was two natures that Jesus had, a divine nature and a human nature. I told y'all, man, I said sun roll to the sun roll. You can't go find no lying and Jews, so y'all let them all out about you and all that shit and throw themselves off into your story. And goddamn, now you can't identify them motherfuckers because you won't call them what they is. German. And if you want a biblical term for the motherfucker, allegedly, if you want the biblical term for the motherfucker, we can say Ashkenazi. Ashkenazi. German. Wake up, man. Wake up, man. Wake up, my nigga. That's when you become divine, man, when you start thinking of this up here and not that down there. Stop a whole conversation and tell a lady she got a fat ass and all that old. She need to become perverted. The same way they got them coming up through there with the sparrows and shit. The same way they put these white women on them motherfuckers down there with the rap for real shit. As soon as you start getting money, you gotta cut down, you gotta get you one of these goddamn puppet monkey babies. Or you gotta get you one of these motherfuckers Ashkenazis. You gotta do it. Ask Michael Joy. Ask Shaq. Ask Charles Box. Ask any of them niggas. Don't give a fuck cause you done had your motherfucker loved one. You got your childhood loved one, and I don't give a fuck about that. I've been loving her since I was in the 7th grade, man. We ain't trying to hit all this. You want this money, bro? You gotta egg her ass out unless you want us to clone her ass. Now we done cloning you. People still don't have to goddamn perform this ritual with us. What the fuck you make a sacrifice to? What do y'all think? What come to your mind when you say sacrifice? When the God or the biblical God would say the motherfucker was sacrificing child and all that shit, what do you think they were doing with them? Eating them. Eating them. Eating them. God damn it. Why they ain't like you got them walk up on one of them right now, they be out about drink of his blood and eat of his flesh. That nigga still put that little pocket in their mouth, some of they eat up some goddamn flesh. And drinking up his blood. Sacrificial lamb, motherfucker. Eating them. I'm trying to tell y'all some real shit, bro.
Sugar and Spice. Shout out to Sugar and Spice.
So they hide behind American business owners, American film makers, American book writer, American author, American this, American that, philanthropist. That's another key word. Them key words I want y'all to keep y'all eyes open for, man. Because that's how I keep my eyes open. I'm just showing y'all real shit. I'm just showing y'all real shit. That's how they hide. That's how the first time you look at their name, first thing gonna say, oh yes, American business owner, such. But then you got them big on the city, you gonna find out. Either they ain't asking Nazi, they gonna be Nazi. It's like they're in Genesis. It's like they're in the book when they give you a breakdown. They show you, they don't tell you who's writing this shit. They done wrote all of it. They done wrote all of them. And then they write the last book. They so literary with that shit. They so gangstified with that ink pen. They wrote the last book, the Omer of the Torah, and told you it was first, and they wrote that bitch last. And got the whole world thinking it's the first book. Wrong with it. Literary gangsters. Man. Go look it up. Khazarians, the Russian Jews. Khazarians, the Russian Jews. Azar. Ashkenazim, a German Jews. All these motherfuckers were German. Jews were German. That's why they can change their name from Goldstein and Steinberg and Goldgrove. Y'all remember the show Goldgrove? Change the name again. Liechtenstein and Flipperstein and Steinfeld and Steinbein. Why you think Trump's name was goddamn spelled T-R-U-M-P? Trump. German. Allegedly. Everything alleged on this motherfucker. Everything alleged on this show. Everything will come to the Philippines show. What you think Goy is when I try to tell y'all about that Goy? Goy from plural. Goy plural. Start using these words. Like no one told me, look at that Latin translation. Start translating and seeing where these words come from. It'll demonize you off the top. Goy. That means you ain't shit. You can be used, sold away, how any kind of way your land, you don't own no land, manifest destiny, say, everything is mine by the way I wrote it in the book. The God that I say I love, and I praise the son that you don't know, that came to trouble to tell me it's good for this. He told me everything you have is my shit. That nigga John don't know it. So that father John. But his mama came out to see us. His mama came out to see us allegedly. His mama came out to see us because but they don't want niggas to know. They don't want niggas to know he's sick. They don't want to know he got them nice, simple, and quick things. He holds to his father, nice, simple. That's why he go there and look at the goddamn book on his hand. That's why he feel, that's why he feel what he feel. That's why he sit there and that's why he snap the ass where he snap. Let him know what he do with control. Why he take hands like that? So he know who he is and they know who he is. He went on that Christian crusade, just want to rub on his little daughter ass and play little games and get in front of the camera and just do little sneak just go back and laughing on Trump with all that shit. Trump coming straight up the gut. And his name, that ain't how he spelled his name. Look how he spelled his name in German. Go see how he spelled his name. Tell you how they changed his name. It was pronounced Trump. Trump. German. Just like Kraft. The one I showed y'all Kraft the other day. Had 2 F's in his name and an extra T in the front of his name. Kraft. Kraft. All these motherfucking niggas that wrote themselves into goddamn power. I'm telling y'all, the crown forever and goddamn at the goddamn Rose money. How they try to trick us and try to make us think that goddamn the Rose money and the one at O'Hara Airport want the same thing. This same damn deal. That's their little trap. And we've been right here wondering, why come they have the biggest, why do they have the biggest everything? Was it the smallest city? Because they're the richest one in the country. Everything they do is big. How they do that? How the fuck they do that? Everything, black market, mafia, all that shit goes down right there. Diplomatic, all that shit go down right there. Motherfucking, military who being deported. Jedediah said that shit. Motherfuckers who got down not being deported and going to desperation who's gonna get ready to go overseas and all that shit, they there. You got all them other little villages that got police departments that come there for they little freaking Spanishes and all that shit. Just like I just showed y'all that video I just did, when everybody was talking about, oh, that's Kenneke's phone, they get rid of all the hard drives, they get rid of all the evidence. That's Kenneke's phone, man, that's goddamn, she had a microphone on. That means they had a goddamn large group of people who goddamn couldn't be spoke to like I'm speaking down, they needed a microphone so everybody can hear what was going on. The ritual down in that goddamn basement. That was the fuck that was. That was that was. You seen the microphone, you seen the goddamn mic cord, you seen the amps in the goddamn compressor. No audio equipment. And they probably use for them conference rooms and shit. That might just been just for that, just probably just for the little ritual making shit. All that electric. Let me get back to that. All that is electric. So when you look up that coin, and you know what coin is, and coin is for goddamn plural, that means they don't even respect the political leaders that they got in place. They know it. They know the people ain't got no country. They got them. Anytime somebody spoke out about this shit, they get on. Even when they planted the picture of Hitler. If you look at Hitler, see Hitler was goddamn speaking out against those secret societies. Governments with cold, with that with cold secrets. With that one alleged everything alleged of the conspiracy. That's all I have. JFK spoke out against that shit. He spoke out against secret society. Yeah, Vlad. That's that Rivalati. Ooh, that's real shit. That Vlad nigga, that's Russian shit. That's Russian term, that's Russian shit. That's Vlad. You can break their neck for Vlad TV right now. Vlad, y'all them niggas get on their show right now, them niggas break their neck trying to get over there. Yeah, they got down there on Betty, out of your own, the motherfuckers that bird, they took him out of there. That's why he had to come and scared of his boy to get him in line, and they were doing too much, put too much there. They come to cover, they come to retract the mistakes. They had made mistakes. When that boy came through that kid, that boy said that way, go through there, straight through there. I've been telling my people over there that shit for the last 2-3 months. Yeah, I told him that way back in the day, I told him November sometime I was telling you. I said, that shit had audio on you. You heard the motherfucker when he said, go through there. That way, go through there. Straight through there. Motherfucker sermon, bro. They go put the soul down to low down. We got him that shelf. She started talking about that shelf. That's what that shelf. That big shelf that working all the 5-star hotels. Who cooking? And all, you know, motherfuckers do. They like special food. They like kosher. That's why we got to look at that kosher restaurant that's inside of the Crown Plaza. The kosher restaurant where we see the cross-section beverage centers who was holding that little black baby. I thought that shit be told y'all that shit. In that kosher restaurant, they like this baby brain. They were like allegedly, I'm about allegedly, they would like to drain all their blood out and replace all their blood with baby blood. I forgot what they call that shit. They think that makes them live longer, make them age. They try to find eternal life, but not through energy-wise, through nature, nature energy never dies, so you never die through energy. They want to be God. That's what the little flow all about. They want to be able to push babies out. So they told a lie. They got to make it. They gonna have to make it manifest. So a man think it, so that's why he's thinking, and that's why he's investigating, and that's why he studying certain shit. Because a man that don't think like that wouldn't even be studying that type of shit. Why would I be studying how the fuck to get a man to put the goddamn baby out his ass? That thought shouldn't even come to a real nigga mind. See, somebody asked me about Lucifer the other day. Who is that? I don't know who that is. See, because the devil, the motherfucker who bring him to town. So a man thinking, so he can't get up in your head unless you let him up and down. I don't know where you get that from. Oh, you got that from a book? Well, how old is the book? Who wrote that? Who is the author of that book? Well, I don't want that in my head. That's a story. I don't fuck with Robert Stilson. I used to fuck with Robert Stilson, but I don't like to need them to have that story, so I just don't fuck with Robert Stilson no more. When they ask me who Robert Stilson is, I heard of it. I don't even go into the story because I don't like the story. See, if I don't like the story, what I'm going to put the characters in my head for? You can keep that character, but it's all this, a goddamn character in a story, in a book, and a character. Gee, ain't no truth related to that shit. Came out a book, came out someone's mind. Whose mind? The author. The author. Don't give him authority. Don't give him authority over your motherfucking psyche, man. Don't do it. Straight up. I said all that right there. I said, watch it right up. Look right up. David Friedman, watch it right up. Look. David Friedman is the founder of Counter Capital and CFO Worldwide. Friedman is also the acting CEO and publisher of Counter Media. Hey, go read it. Y'all already got it pulled up. You heard what I said? Hold on, I'm going to read the article. Let's go read the article. Let's go read the article. Let's go read it. So y'all mama took y'all out, man. There you go. You got the right one, baby. No, I got that right time. You said that shit. You got the right one, baby. We found it out. We found it out, boy. David Friedman is the founder of Counter Capital and CFO Worldwide. Friedman is also the active CEO publisher of Counter Media, which publishes marijuana investor, publishes marijuana investor news. He has been directly invested in non-public companies for more than 25 years. Friedman is a serial entrepreneur who easily blends conservative risk management with free-spirited risk and accounting professional and chief financial officer. officer has experienced cuts across multiple industries and ranges from start-up to running a billion-dollar family office. In addition to direct investment, Freeman also has considerable experience in angel investors as well as being a principal in both venture capital and private equity firms. Applying the many skills he has learned from navigating rapidly changing business environment. He has been studying the legal cannabis industry, looking for investments that have the right spin and low risk and high reward. The officer of marijuana now, well, you're a motherfucker. 1400 degrees northwest, Suite 350 Washington, D.C. That's 2005. That's 2005. That's 2005. But check this out what I'm going to show y'all. Check this out what I'm going to show y'all. Check this out what I'm going to show y'all. What's out to take these motherfuckers? Legend. You gotta go find that goddamn too, man, that keep motherfucker. What's out to take this? What's out to take this shit? What's out to take this shit? What's out to take this shit? Why this feel? Why this feel I could take this shit? Why y'all take this shit? Not the video. Let's go. What's out to take this shit? I clicked on this shit. I had to tell that motherfucker to translate. I said translate, motherfucker. You know how they translate someone else foreign language and shit. I said they translate that shit. Check this out though. Check this out though. Oh, I gotta see y'all. Check this out though. Check this out, see? Check this out though. Why this him? Why this him? Counter media. Address, Wilshire Street, 11, 80336, Ocean, Germany. What you say, please? I say Ocean, Germany. Phone number, plus 4989-2000-2130. That's a huh? That's a huh? Huh? Y'all good. You know what I'm saying? Delta Media is a marketplace for free images. Photographers and image buyers on one common platform. One operates and photo community. But I want to old boy. Got them old John. Where old John at? This how you connect John for all photographers and stock photo agents for our inspired. What kind of image they want, all kind of images you see. The image of a little goddamn girl with goddamn shut up, bitch. Shut up, bitch. Say that later on, bitch. You got that going on the motherfucker, bitch. These are the images right here. I mean logos right here. Sound right out. Music out. That shit located in China. That okay. I thought he was an American female. I thought all about the USAA. Boy, it's boy, you know what I'm saying? Somebody told down one time, some of this place right here. So when I sit down over there and help, I told y'all, don't show you how these motherfuckers play. I'm show you how these motherfuckers play. You know what I'm talking about? I told y'all one time, some of that place up. So I'm trying to tell you, they gonna understand that. Hey, That boy read there, man. That Illuminati shit is real. I don't know what the fuck wrong with y'all, but this shit is real. Last night Zach said he wanted to go to the Bermuda Triangle before he died. I remember saying that shit. I be watching. He dropped the jewel. That day. He ain't got mad at the motherfucker dropped the jewel. That nigga was dumb and it wasn't bullshit. No, never fuck over a sermon, nigga. He was mad that day when he said that shit. He didn't get mad that he said that shit. Yeah. That shelf was done. Got a whole lot of more of these motherfuckers. The whole bloodline, they goddamn, the whole thing goddamn related to goddamn, Lenore Harris. That nigga that was supposed to be related to Lenore Harris. I got goddamn screenshots. They try to take their little shit down and all that shit. I still got screenshots to protect my dot. Case 420 was the motherfucking truth for real. That's who that motherfucker say you came to attack you. Case 420 was busting that shit down for real. She got all this shit on there, man. She got that knowledge, man. She put me on a whole lot of time, man. You know that shit. You just sit there chilling, man. I'm tell you, I go through my goddamn. Remember I be showing them Facebook doing the videos, showing them journal connection and all that shit. I still got like 3 or 4 goddamn videos with the important shit in it. I told dude I like to go look at those while tell talk my shit. A billionaire crap thing. Billionaire crap thing. And that's a corporation. Yeah, exactly. Oh, the motherfucker, the one that was over there setting up on a nigga. The video was he was showing the motherfucker that told him in the cousin of goddamn Lenore Harris, and then that nigga was connected to goddamn moment going to school and stuff for psychological something. She was showing that dude, like, go to the Facebook and show you this shit. Yeah, showing it. She also showed the people watching. Her and her just broke that shit down by people watching the one that supposed to be seen at the front desk cracking doing the credit card shit. But we know who was cracking the credit card. One I done seen goddamn bragging about cracking credit cards allegedly. Everything is alleged on this channel. Allegedly, everything is alleged on this channel. Only one I seen bragging about cracking credit cards and getting rooms and goddamn reaching on her client. By way of her being hooked up to the motherfucking thing. Everything alleged. Everything alleged. Yeah. Now this right here, the dude you would call the boy over there and the round. When I go through that and show y'all how they got the people hooked up in this shit, y'all was like, well, what the fuck is going on in the middle of that shit? Because I'm telling you, I just talking to each other over our heads. That's why Walter's the one that's out there today. Because all them motherfuckers probably get up in that Crown Plaza and do all kind of freaking bullshit. They probably goddamn been on it, according to my theory, my narrative. I think they had been on a curve. And once Goldberg got what he was going to get, they was going to do what they wanted to do with her. They had already seen her plenty of times. It was leading up to the day. Ain't nothing like leading up to the big day. Ain't nothing like they say excitement. That's what a holiday is. You know a holiday coming up, you be leading up to that day and the exciting day coming, that what make it exciting. Ooh, I can't wait till the day, what we gonna do, ooh, shit. That's where the excitement come from. It ain't exciting, they gotta make it exciting to them. They got all that damn money, but they gotta make it exciting. No, wait a minute, Chester, hold on. You have to wait till the pump is done. I'm gonna let you eat her, but not now. You know what scale you gonna eat on? I'm gonna eat on some of this shit. Y'all, can you wait? I can't wait, but I got to wait, bro. I'm so excited. Just wait, Chester. I'm gonna feed you her arm first. You wanna know how arm tastes, Chester? Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. You gotta have a day to make a motherfucker excited, man. You gotta have a day. This is where I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Man, I already ordered that. Got this shit was already bought and paid for, man. Hashtag everything bought, man. This shit was already into a ritual, man. It's already paid for. All they do, they gonna do that shit one day, drop in the bucket, and no one picks it up. No one picks it up. And then, my girl, Lucy got it. She dropped that shit up at that law. Got that law. You got that law that says you cannot, if you need an order, you know how long the list is. You know how long you got to get on the list to get orders. The niggas keep coming out here with that old bitch ass life. Don't come out with a real life. You know what I'm saying? If it's illegal to buy and sell organs, man. That's why they have all those like little donation places. Okay, there you go. They have all those little donation places where they donate organs, but you still supposed to goddamn be put on a list. By law. You gotta be put on a list. You can't come jump me in the goddamn food stamp line, nigga. I'm trying to get my free cheese, bitch. You gonna come jump me, bitch. I've been out here since 3 o'clock, bitch. I'm trying to get home before my wife get home. Trying to goddamn cook her a good meal, nigga. That's what you did. Can't come jump me, nigga. How you gonna jump me? Oh, you got money. Oh, my man, go. Fuck you on the food stamp line the first place. You ain't been in the food stamp line. You got money. What you gonna do? You can't jump me, dog. You gotta get on the list. These laws. And the list gets longer and longer every year. So you tell me, we're gonna go there, gonna go over to China somewhere where they got down breed motherfuckers with growers. She don't get her goddamn incubator flipping monkey baby organs instead of getting her real melanated organs and that real motherfucking person. So she just went over to India and got her organs and shout out to my niggas, man. I know we got down, ain't no side side, but I'm just saying, I think that's the loophole. I'm gonna get to it, you know. That's the loophole. That's why they was motherfucking focused all up to that fucking hotel right now at this time. And that's what it is. And at my height, they was all AKC training in motherfucking religion. Oh yeah, Joe. Oh yeah. We on this thing, man. Oh yeah. You mean to tell me you need a motherfucking order? You gonna go goddamn get some of that shit they breathe motherfucking fun and all that shit? Or you gonna goddamn get one of them good melanated motherfuckers and they have your little farm with the real ritualistic shit. And who gonna control that? Actually, the middleman, the brokers gonna control all that shit. The middleman control all that shit. The middleman get all the money. Who are the brokers? The talent scouts. Huh? Who are the brokers? The little people who goddamn be there when you come to try to goddamn get on to be a crisis actor, the modeling agencies and all those modeling talent agencies and all that. Who would be the brokers? Let's snatch these motherfuckers up. Telling y'all the ritualistic nature of that shit is just doing itself. I still feel on that shit now. My boy, man, I'm going back and forth on this shit, but I see in my mind, I still think this shit goes down on itself. Because that's the data they got there with it. That's the data goes down. You know what I'm saying? But check this out. You got that long list, and by law, you got to get on that wait list. You got to get on that wait list. So it became, this shit is $1 trillion business, right? So if we can get the motherfucker buying an organ, we can goddamn sanction the rest of them motherfuckers. Because by right, you can't do that. Even these people who are being donated, so-called donated, I know ain't that many people donate they goddamn body this time. I know goddamn good with all these places in Chicago that goddamn they fighting over cadavers in Chicago. People is not donating to get all these body parts. Get the fuck out of here. All these organs, see, they got them. They kill them with the SS body parts, kill them motherfuckers who study robotics. People who losing limbs and arms, they study robotics and all that shit, the body parts, all that shit go all the way down to like those when you saying the bone stuff. They even lose the bone just to make goddamn Asian cream. No, they use the bone stuff for. Man, you are the shit. Especially if you are a female. We all are the shit. But a female, oh, she gets the life. Fuck you to her. She is the real key life. Fuck nigga. Hate me, bitch. I know what a real true key life is. I'm motherfucking fuck. Fuck all that dumb shit. Real life talk. Real life talk. You are selling from your mother. They have little card on your fucking feel like you said you don't claim about your mom. You open your eyes to reality. Open your eyes to creation. So when you open your eyes to God, you open your eyes to creation. It's God. Don't let nobody put no him on it. Don't let nobody put no your whole world, your opinions on it. Don't let nobody put no emotions, no feelings on it. You open your eyes to creation. That's my God. I don't know that power, but that's mine. Same way you want me to respect yours, respect mine. Creation is my God. And I can use singular or plural. I got enough faculties about myself to distinguish the two. But I know it's creation. And I know it's out here the same way for everybody. And I ain't gonna let no nigga talk me out of it or write me out of it. You open your eyes, then I can tell a nigga you put your hands on one leg at a time just like me, nigga. You open your eyes to grace just like me. You came out your mama womb and opened your eyes just like I opened my eyes. I don't care nothing about what no God came and told you in no dark cave and give me no messages. He said thou must this. Yeah. But Peter said, he said, Peter, he said, Mark said, Judas said, John said, all that shit. That's he say, she say. But what I know happened, I came out my mama womb and opened my eyes to it. And then the nigga name is that shit too. The eggs and all that shit. Go look at some of the name being in German. We want to talk about all that shit. The birth, becoming acquainted with. Introduce them to the world. A male organ produced from water. Earth. All this shit happened at the same time last week, y'all. When I came, that's why I was on that shit like that, y'all. Creation, y'all. Creation. When you start interacting with creation, that's your knowledge. Fuck your education. Fuck your imagination. Your knowledge begins to start interacting with creation. I told you the universe was placed with no purpose. They didn't create a better universe. But the universe will always be the first of the purpose. That's why the astronomers know so much because they study the light field. I know astrologers and physicists. You understand what I'm saying? But now back to that long list. Niggas jumping in front of this so niggas buying on illegal and simple. The same little spot. We see all them little Iranians right here. We see goddamn when Obama was in office. He had military there, executive advisor. He making most of the decisions. But a brother John or a Robert John, whatever his name is, that you don't know it up. You know what I'm talking about? He doing all kind of shit for Iran. They send up, they finna get ready to backdoor the motherfucker for the next hit. I told y'all that last month when I sat there about that goddamn working temple, that Baha'i working temple, I told y'all to get ready to backdoor these right now. They already backdoored them. Who the fuck you think was living in goddamn Palestine? Who you think is the Palestinian? Iranian. the two biggest wars was the people that we was going against about the oil and all that shit was Iraq and Iran. How old is you niggas? Iraq and Iran. They got Iraq. When the motherfuckers from Iraq was saying goddamn that's fucking, you gotta put all our people on our bowl everything. Don't y'all know they got OPEC banks and shit? OPEC banks deal with nothing but the oil. There was a whole lot of them people, a whole lot of them Iraqi people, money that was goddamn inside of them goddamn Twin Towers thing. Do y'all understand that? And the only thing that stops the motherfucker from getting they motherfucking shit is natural disaster or war tactics. They had to do it to stop the motherfuckers from pulling their currencies and their gold and all that shit about their shit. Allegedly. Everything alleged on them, man. Some road man. How y'all doing, the folks trying to get that same reason they went over there and killed Gaddafi. He didn't want them to run goddamn pipelines up underneath shit. He wasn't going to allow them to do it. That nigga had a United States of Africa going. Everybody over that bitch had free health care. How the fuck you gonna go over there and tell that man what the fuck to do with his motherfucking land? And you on his, you come, bitch, I can't go to the doctor right now. Bitch, I gotta go get me a blue card now. I'm hurting around this bitch every motherfucking day. I don't work like a motherfucker slinging tires everything around this bitch, driving, all this shit. You gonna go down there over his man land and tell him too bad, but he don't want to use no US dollar. That man know the US dollar bitch coming to his work shit. Yeah, the value is in the natural resources. That man got all kind of gold. He got roads made of gold. They tell the American people to use this television to promote propaganda all over the battlefield. Right, like my nigga Lila said. They use this television to promote propaganda all over the battlefield to make us hate their enemy. To make us hate the man. To make us hate Saddam Hussein. To make us hate whoever they want us to hate. By dropping propaganda on these goddamn television through the media. Folks ain't doing shit. They ain't found no weapons of mass destruction yet. That's why them goddamn towers came down, allegedly. Because them people told them, oh, we want all our shit. They coming to make a withdrawal. That's why that motherfucker who had all them heart transplants. That's why he told you. We know the year we was gonna bring them down when we put them up. How the fuck you know when you was gonna blow them bitches up when you put them up? That's why they had all them television series about blowing up like the World Trade. Blowing even big and small, talking about blowing up like the World Trade. Goddamn on the stuff talking about the World Trade Center blowing up. They put it in our head for years that the World Trade Center was gonna blow up before the motherfuckers came down. They put it in our head for years. Because they know them folks shit was down. They was fool Iraq until they got ready to goddamn put that knife in their back. Some folks was telling them motherfuckers they wanted to make a withdrawal. Fuck y'all, we through dealing with you. We don't want to do that now to you. And the only way they can stop it was through natural disaster or goddamn a war attack. A terrorist attack. That's the only way they can stop them folks from withdrawing and not fucking with them and losing them as being allies. And losing Iraq as being allies. That's the only way they can stop it. So they had to make a pistol decision. They had to make a pistol decision. Like goddamn, who my little nigga name? I can't never think his name. Money Mike, yo. Little Money Mike, you had to make a pistol decision. I'm at the gas, so I'm making a pistol decision. They had to make a pistol decision. That goddamn thing, who was the man that had all the hard transplants? Rockefeller, not Rockefeller, Dave Rockefeller. You go back to the interview, he told you, yeah, I constructed those, man. I was all that moving here. Some people saying shit. Why you think they rushed to put that insurance on them goddamn buildings, man? Huh? 9/11 shit. Why you think they rushed to put the insurance on their buildings? Why you think one no motherfucking Ashkenazi or Khazarian motherfucker come to work there? Huh? I said motherfucking, huh? Huh? Why you think even goddamn Big Gregory got that phone call? Not the goddamn go to New York. His wife had sits up and said, nah, you don't go that way, the fuck shit going down. Because intelligence ain't so intelligent. Intelligence holds me. But the word don't get out. Ain't nobody around this bitch whole water. Ain't nobody around this bitch whole water. Why the fuck you think they jumped up and put that goddamn call in their insurance for terrorist attack and insured your building right quick? They ain't got paid. You think they investigate your motherfucker? You go set your goddamn call and find, see if they gonna investigate your attitude. Then see if you hire somebody to come get your trying to see what you been thinking, what you on that side of town, how many times you drove through the side of town where your motherfucker always found first up at. They gonna investigate your ass to the goddamn pussy. They gonna investigate your ass to the goddamn pussy. You think they hesitate about getting attention to all the trees and dollars of insurance money for them buildings falling? Huh? They ain't even investigate the third building. The motherfucking third building ain't must get hit by an airplane. The third building just got lonely. The third building said, damn, y'all the two buildings fail? Oh, shit, I gotta settle it by myself? Oh, man, fuck that shit. Just fail by his goddamn self. Well, man, come on, man. Watergate, whoever the best, but you'll never find out wherever the war started about, wherever the propaganda started about, it's never found. It's never found to be back. They did my boy Gaddafi the same way. That's why I think Gaddafi. United States of Africa. Everybody got to be up, you know. They mad because they want to run that pipeline. You know what? They got the wars and planted that flag. You know that pipeline was ran, don't you? You know that pipeline was ran, don't you? After they threw him out of there and killed him on his own shit. On his own fucking land. Shoot that man on his own shit. He do it better for his people than they do for us. The same soldiers that go there and do all this fucking shit, kill that man, and do all that shit, go get a goddamn ribbon, and when they come home, with their goddamn leg cut off, they can't give a goddamn veterinary hospital to get a goddamn chicken, the right motherfucking medicine, the right goddamn kind of counselor, they must have a goddamn stable life when they get back to this motherfucker. Man, fuck. Man. Y'all think big crazy, man, just not talking country, man. I know a lot of U.S. veterans sit around where I sit around with old heads all the goddamn time, man. I think I was talking to an old man, goddamn, was goddamn come out the motherfucker, sit around with goddamn 5 goddamn years old. I talk to old men all the time, man. That's all I growed up with, talking to old men, you know. I don't read no goddamn newspaper, I listen to Taylor. Old niggas men, man. A veteran can't do no goddamn jump down there and get 3 coffee at McDonald's while they go. You going to other folks, shit, fuck folks up, shit is folks. And the whole time, Harvard, goddamn boy. Well, what y'all do with all those goddamn so-called fighting y'all get home? Y'all been organ harvested, nigga, allegedly. Everything alleged. Y'all been harvested, nigga. Every war y'all was harvested, nigga. That's why y'all goddamn starting shit, starting the friction. Y'all get 2 countries goddamn fight, and then finance the war, and then y'all collect all the goddamn bodies, nigga. Y'all collect all the goddamn organs, nigga. Blood-sucking ass, nigga. Think I don't see it. Saying that ain't that new about the son. Y'all been harvested. Been doing the thing. I ain't even go for the thing. I leave him. I'm gonna tell people what I see and what I know. I'm gonna die knowing. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm good. That's what I know I'm good. I don't care. I'm ready to die. I got this shit. I don't give a fuck about this shit. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I know there's no me in it. All I want to do is wake a couple of people up. Tell a couple of people what little shit I see, the little shit I know, and hopefully, my little information that's in my little consciousness, in my little head, will go forth with somebody, one motherfucker get this shit and pass this shit on. That's my motherfucker pay. I ain't not here to try to get there, get no money from no motherfucker nigga. That's my pay. My pay is spread the information. That's my pay. Told you when I hit the door. What the hell I'm gonna tell us all, nigga? I'm content. I'm content doing what I do. I'm content coming on here and saying, boom, I'm lying. That's all I want. Leave me the fuck alone then. Then you gotta get my name in your mouth. Get my dick in your mouth. I'm content doing it. I don't want to make it bigger. I don't want to make it grow. I don't want to go mainstream. I don't want to do all that. I'm good. I'm telling y'all, this is what make a whole shit, man. That's why them goddamn business came down. So what's going to put your goddamn insurance on them goddamn business and get paid and get all that money for and them folks. That's why them folks can't get that shit. Then they go over. Then they got them declare war on them folks. And then after they got them to go in and declare war on them folks, they got them build the largest U.S. embassy. The largest U.S. embassy is in Iraq. That's so, ain't that ironic? But then the loophole, just like goddamn Joe just said, the loophole is goddamn the only place. Like when they caught that boatload, that cargo load of goddamn body boys headed to China. See, they catch them right there in Iran. They could. Know why? Because the only place in the world where it's legal to sell body parts and organs for trade, body parts and organs and shit, is where, y'all. The only place in the world where this shit is legal at is Iran. Y'all don't get me. The only place where they can goddamn buy and sell body parts legally is in Iran. If in fact go to Iran. Who the fuck you think the citizens of Bethlehem mostly consist of? Iran. Trump ran right on over there and made Bethlehem the capital of his so-called Holy Land. The Fed crazy. The Fed stupid. Then you got another time. I know a lot of y'all feel me. It's all gravy. You got another time called Jerusalem. About a month ago, they unveiled another U.S. embassy that they just built. Where did they build that bitch at? In Jerusalem. Huh? Who are most of the citizens in Jerusalem? All right. I told you this war between this little weak ass holy wall, this shit they doing, man, all this shit ain't never. That's right. Holy land, holy war. Palestine, Israel. The Palestinians, most of the Palestinians are Iranians. Iranians holding their ground because they got more land than Iraq at this particular time. So I got to pay attention, man. I be dropping some real shit over there when I be whooping. Niggas play with them, I let them play with them. Ain't that dumb, man. I see all you niggas, man. But I can't see you niggas because I ain't studying on these niggas, dog. I know me, man. I know me. Only thing you can do goddamn is don't shake my hand, man. But I'm gonna show up. On my mama, I'm gonna show up. Only thing you can do is come shake my hand, come shoot. If you come shoot, just please shoot back. Don't shoot me in the back of my head or get you. Shoot me in I'm 40. I'm back that shit. I'm back that shit. Only thing one of you bitch made niggas do is shake my hand. I'm here. And the best thing you can do is go ahead and shake my motherfucking hand. So I don't think you will let me be me. Especially at this time of my life. I got shit to do. You go play with your man. Try to put up a grade shit, man. I just talk about shit, man. I just try to play with it. I don't be on this new shit. When I say what I mean what I say, man. I come out and stick to the information on it. I say this shit all the fucking time. I'm about the information, man. I'm about sharing information, man. Trading information, man. Doing what we're supposed to be doing on the internet. Trade back and forth, sharing information, man. I ain't going ahead as a funk now, nigga. We on the same motherfucking right path, but I'm going to pull your coattail. You should be trying to pull my coattail. I don't see all that other shit that y'all see, because my mind ain't on that. My mind ain't on all that other. Get big, all the other shit there. That shot, yo, salute. Good. Congratulations. Good. Now salute people goddamn being content where I'm at. I'm Gucci. Where I'm at. With my little 4-5 too, I'm good. Man, the more and more. That's why I use the nigga shit to goddamn compare shit to real life shit, then compare shit to biblical shit or spiritual shit. All that shit will connect you. You look at what's going on. But you got an author. You got people who know what you, man. You got certain people ain't got to read the newspaper paper. You know why certain people ain't got to read it? But they wrote it. And they'll read it. The fuck I got to read it before I wrote it. I already know how to lead. I already know what to do hell. My people wrote this shit. We wrote this shit. We wrote this shit. Fuck I got to read that shit before I wrote it. I don't know why I'm just saying anyway, man. I want to ask y'all, so y'all see this dude right here, man. Don't this dude look like this dude right here? Y'all see this dude right here, this captain right here? See this right here. Hey, watch this. Man, y'all do, man. I'm far back. Man, y'all this shit right here. Look at this. Look at this dude right here. Yeah, look at this. Hey, look like the dude I just showed you. So I think I'm tripping. What the fuck wrong with my shit? Okay, let's play this shit over. Tell me what it's like to start and do. Who that dude, man? Y'all see that dude? Close your eyes, baby. 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 Blink, baby. Blink, blink. What's wrong with that lady? That lady one ain't blink, bro. That lady one ain't blink. That dude right there. Boom. Man, put a forward to check this dude out. That's the same dude. We should have done two jobs. I don't believe it. I can make it. This someone, he probably a little younger right now. Probably a little younger right now. I don't know. I don't see what y'all say. I don't see Y'all niggas very great. Very no bullshit. They favor or is that the same dude? Chat still open. Anybody still in? I'll put a one to tell y'all hear me. Anybody gone? What about this motherfucker? Hey, put a one in the chat, man. Y'all here, y'all was behind me. Okay, that was real. That same dude, I ain't a man. No, don't tell me that same dude, man. Don't tell me Fed they keep busting their heads like this, man. Fed ain't busting more like that. What up, Renee? How you doing, Renee? What's up, baby? For real, say the same dude. Some people might be behind me or something. How you doing, Renee? You know what I see? He older right here. He just aged a little bit. These motherfuckers don't do nothing but work, man. When I tell y'all ain't gonna believe me. Y'all want me to get that video, y'all tell y'all now. Now this waltz from over there in Elk, they go to down the street down the road, my stuff. You know, got that the waltz guy was supposed to be the one that found the nigga in the basement. Badge number 1433. They ain't none of him though. I'm saying, but I'm on that family now. I'm know how y'all know how I do talk about when I do it. Yeah. Okay, Steve. I'm with you, Marie. I'm with you, Marie. I'm with you. Thank you, Renee. Let me get a stand chip down. Thank you, baby. Hey, I'm with you, Marie. I'm with you, Marie. I think that's the same dude. I think that's the same dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's real crazy. W-A-L-S-A, Walsh. That's crazy. This shit is so crazy, man. Me too, see. Both of y'all right, because this right here was like a two. Both of y'all, it just got older. I think this is the chief of the captain over there Elk Grove. Well, I want to find this dude at. And you see they both own a construction company. You see Matt and Don, you see the little construction company and shit there I just showed down. And see Elk, sister city that Elk is goddamn sister, Sicilian. That's them Sicilians over there, bitch. That shit crazy. Now watch when I tell y'all who this is, bro. Watch when I tell y'all who this is, bro. This dude right here, watch this. I'm going to show y'all who this is. Look, watch family video. This is these motherfuckers ain't shit. These motherfuckers ain't shit. These motherfuckers ain't shit. Hey man, the truth don't need no help. Ain't gonna stand up on his own, gonna speak for himself. It ain't gonna bend, break, nor fold. All we gotta do is support the truth, stand up behind the truth, and we are the people that make it do what it do. So I come back, man, y'all see this shit motherfucking black, man. Look, I ain't gonna go, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all this before I go, man. I'm gonna show y'all this before I go, man. This shit so crazy. This shit so crazy. Look at this shit. You see what the title of that shit say? Walls, Family Village Video. Now this nigga, he promoting his own shit. They got a, what kind of goddamn chiropractic? They got a chiropractic shit. But this supposed to be like some kind of little, he promoting his own shit. But he said his name. Why would they say, why? I don't want to let y'all watch the video. Educational purpose. Fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use. Fair use disclaimer, fair use disclaimer. Let y'all listen to this. This nigga right here. Let me see, can she blank? See, can she blank? Blank one time. Blank, blank. Oh, she blank. Blank, blank, you blank again. Blank, 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 blank. Oh, I just got blank, blank. God damn. Show y'all where I got this shit from. Let me go back. These folks crazy. Look, I look at the Watch Family Village, right? Watch Family. That came, well, look, O'Bara McKinnon Lodge, and they got a little lodge where they got that do little council treatment shit like that there, right? So I goes down and look at the little video, right? See what I'm saying? This nigga promoting his own shit. And then see, I go in, now this photo right here is from years later. But see, I say, you see, I just called it, their ass. See, this is a photo from years later. Now he the chief. He the chief over it. Hold on, let me see how I find it. Let me see what I go find him. Yeah, he the chief. Put it there. He the chief in Elk Grove. He the chief in Elk Grove now. Elk Grove Village. Another village on the road, man. Connected around by the Crown Plaza, not Crown Plaza, the O'Hara Airport. It's about 9 miles away. Goddamn road, man. That's him right there. Now his ass was sitting up there promoting his own shit. Y'all see that? That's 2010. That nigga sitting up promoting his own shit. You see how they do? I told you the only thing about now is we got to get used to seeing black people in psyops. If they want, and most of the black people, you gonna get this goddamn through these psyops. They ain't gonna be able to get, there's some of these niggas over in the U.S. gonna go for it. That's why niggas keep going out of their farm. Because it takes somebody that don't give a fuck about you to goddamn have be cold and hard to know what they doing and still continue to do that shit. They don't give a fuck about the U.S., man. You see how they do here? Promoting his own shit right there. That's crazy as I don't know what, man. Let's see if I can find this shit. Show y'all how to do this shit. Let's see if I can find this shit. Let's see, go through everything. Let's see. I'm gonna go back to it. What? It might just be right here. Okay, there you go, right there. Damn. Let's see how it works. Okay. Okay, I think I gotta go through the village of help. Okay, hold up, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all something. I ain't cool with y'all though. I'm gonna show y'all something. And then why the nigga pictures all of why not these nigga pictures be all of them? Why did Elk Grove Village? My dad put something about Washington. My dad put something about Washington. Elk Grove Village, Washington. Hold on. How the fuck did I get to that shit? That nigga did over there. They shooting them elks out there. Got that deal, got them boosters and shit. They shooting up there. Whatever it is, country. Hold up. Hey, goddamn Washington. Hey, Washington. Hold on, I got that shit. Oh, got your ass. Man, you gotta go for it. There's there right there. See? See? There is right there. Elk Road get a CARES program. Elk Road get a Bill Craig Johnson. Summer standing with the official recruiting police chief Chuck. They that nigga named Chuck Walsh. Chuck Walsh. Now Chuck Walsh, you got there in 2010, you promote your own council treatment lodge and shit. Trying to get niggas out there to elk lodge and shit, got there treatment council and shit. Man, y'all niggas ain't shit. Y'all niggas ain't shit, ain't no bitch. See what I'm saying, man? See what I'm saying? I go down there, you gonna see something about that nigga, man. Oh, there was one dude, the dude I showed down earlier, the one who sued goddamn he sued Rose mama trying to get him to go along and this with that dumb shit he went through. That shit crazy. I think that same dude, bro. That's that same dude, man. Three people in the chat said the same dude. I believe it too. But that's the same thing I said when I said it. That's the same thing I said when I said it. That's crazy. I just gotta go find. I gotta go find that Walter goddamn found the dick to go open the fuck. I'm keep searching till I find it. Somebody sent me the picture, but I want to be sure that's them. I gotta be sure. I want to make sure I got his ass. Bad number 1434. I want to make sure I grab his ass. I want his ass bad. I gotta get back to the way I came. Gotta get back to the way I came. Did I goddamn? Did I click on this shit right here? I can't remember how I got to this shit. But I went through that. I went through that some kind of way. They had particular shit involved and shit there. I agree with that picture that dude Frank. You want to get down. This picture was over there. I got to go back to it. He looked familiar there. He's like one of the dogs I seen. I got picture already. These motherfuckers ain't shit. These motherfuckers ain't shit. These motherfuckers ain't shit. Who it is they got right there, LeBron and with the gun on. Something like them down there. Shit. Shit. I forgot how I went through that, y'all. They had the legal shit mixed up in that shit, all kind of shit. I think it came in with that dude who that Sue Rose, my though. The guy who Sue Rose. I think that's how that shit started connected. It was all on shit, come back later on. That shit crazy. That shit crazy, bro. That shit, that nigga got down to promote his own shit, change his name, and will promote his own shit. So he was a counterfeit gas of another thing and everything. Then come back 8 years later and got that eating cheap one. Yo, man, do y'all see this shit, man? Man, like that nigga died. So you can't make this bullshit up, man. That shit crazy as hell, man. That shit crazy as hell, man. Shout out to Gary Powell, man. That shit crazy as hell, man. You can't make that shit that's just crazy. That's a way to see what everybody else say about this shit. I wait to see what everybody else say about this. I had it right here. Let's see. I'm gonna put this video again. I want this video again. I want this video to get more views than this. Look at a nigga coming in and down that video. Gone down the video with truth information. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas ain't niggas on other shit. I typed that shit in on filter. But you just typed in, I typed in how it started. Shit, you had to go try to go around, had to go around the world and play with it. I typed that shit in, I typed in Bridge the Road, my brother's safer off the water. Man, I typed it in. I think they showed me a John Walsh in the go ahead, see, I'm typing it out. Not that. See, let me go to, you two out that Google, right? That was the first time I put in the video. Hold on, I feel like you said, hold on. I feel like you said, beautiful road, public city, public safety, water, public safety. Rural patrol. This nigga right here. You sure he ain't right here? Oh, his name, I thought I said his name in there. The cool car. I think I said his name in that bitch. This nigga being all kind of goddamn places. That nigga right, what the fuck that nigga is? This nigga, I don't know. Yeah, these the bitches I had goddamn what you heard. I remember this picture right here. Where you see a whole lot of black folks in the head tore up. Why you got that time? Zero. Only said I was no time. Charlie. Okay, you know what I'm saying? What that boy Walsh at, though? Yeah, it'll show you. I want to vote. I want that nigga image though. It'll show me that. It'll show me that nigga on the payroll list. I can find him on the payroll list. That nigga Jeremy B. Wow, Jeremy B. That's the nigga. I think that's who's responsible. I think that's why he's responsible. Jeremy B. Wow, that's why he's responsible. This nigga Joseph Watts. This I told you, this the other motherfucker, Joseph. I think he got down tripping motherfucker. Frank Watts, yo. I read all that shit too. Western University. Oh, they got a long history, right? They got a long history, right? We gonna say this later on, we gonna say that later on, though. We gonna say that later on, though. That shit crazy. Oh, you seen it? Oh, my bad, bro. My bad. Hold up. Go back. Oh, let me turn that shit out. This shit on my nerve. Hold up. My bad, this shit get on my nerves, bro. Dang, hold on. Let me go back and go over here. Go back to the images. The one that's black and white, the one over next to it. The one I clicked on. Hold on. Damn, my head hurts, bro. Damn, hold on. Hold on. I think I know what you're talking about, too. The one with the two dudes in the picture. I think I know what you're talking about. Right here. Right here. This nigga right here. That's like the same one they tried to make you goddamn come around and point at the freezer. He do. Oh, this is that nigga like I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to remember how that nigga looked around one some point and that's why yes, he right around him. The first officer that came the very company when he came. Oh, it's Jerry Watts, bro. Jerry Watts. They let you know they got their family prominent though, just like them Stevens. They use that shit. They stick it to the family. Hold up, bro. Hold up, I gotta call that and see what you're saying. I gotta call that and see what you're saying. It was this. I know you got that. You say you got it. You got it. See you say you got it. I want to see this motherfucker. Where you at? There you go. There you go. There you go. Short dude, the watch. Which one? Right here? I'm gonna stay over there with you till you tell me. Oh, this one right here? This one right here? Man, we got a damn one. I got a goddamn pilot right now. Right in the bitch. Let's get the deal right. Hey, they'll be riding down. You know how long you been? Oh, his nickname Jeremy, okay. Y'all know I'm slow shit. Y'all know I'm country dog, man. Shit, I don't know. I blame my boy, man. I'm dog as fuck. I'm dog, man. Shit, you have to let me know Jeremy is got that short. Jerry is short for Jeremy. Okay, oh Jerry there. No Jerry kid there. Yeah, that family ain't no joke. Y'all know put y'all on the right motherfucker. Sleeping, woke now. Okay, that was up. Oh look, I'm gonna be still because y'all know we behind the show. I just seen one still Jerry. Hold up, I mean y'all going to yeah, Jerry, okay, hold up. My Tom Rose John, the topic before the team captain, my son Ra Shopper. Now I know that's German, man. Come on, Ra. Who shat firm? Come on, man. up to the motherfucker. Y'all see what they at, though. There was a Dunkin' Donuts. Well, a Dunkin' Donuts goddamn girl standing on top of it. He owned that Dunkin' Donuts. Now, I already did that research. They own them motherfucker. Shit, I appreciate y'all leaving to this shit, man. I gotta shut it back down. Ooh, I gotta shut it down. Man, shut it down, man. I was mad about something down. What is that damn Rick Clippy Bucky? You talking about what I want to talk about? I was going to talk about that goddamn Judah and all that crazy shit. I was going to tell you, man, these motherfuckers ain't no good. Ain't never been no good, man. Come on, I had a goddamn gang bang shit, man. Gang bang street, man. Come on, goddamn set it up and make it, man. Shit crazy. But, this is what y'all think it is. I'll put y'all back up. I got to need somebody to come on for that damn car. Goddamn. Was right down, like, had put on. So look at the email on the press release. Look at the email. Oh, you sent me an email? I gotta put my phone up. I damn took it over. It's been a damn bad. Hold up. I got tired, man. Hold up.